really should have.
We're live. All right. Welcome back to some more D&D. We actually have much more. Well, let's just say colorful group of characters because we have a bunch of new faces. Because we're having an off week, so we have a couple of players that weren't able to join, like from our main games that we do every week. So, what I've done is I've come up with a quick kind of idea. Because I know a few folks in the community have said that they either want to try playing D&D or they have an interest in joining in the game if there's a spot available. So the plan was that basically on off weeks like this, so if I have a couple of the main characters that can't show up and I don't want to progress the story without them because there's some key stuff going on that I want them to have, I'm going to do a one-shot adventure with some members of the community. And what we'll do is we'll rotate those members as time goes on. So the next time this happens, it probably won't be the same cast of one-shot characters. It'll be slightly different. And that'll give everybody kind of a chance to partake when these one-shot adventures come up. And it'll also introduce some of the main cast players to some other members of the community that we have here on Twitch, which will be really, really fun. And it gives you guys an opportunity to hang out more on stream and play some games with us, which is really, really cool. So tonight we have a bunch of new faces. So I'm going to introduce... thank you for the follow, Ryan Speed.
That's one of my friends.
Oh, is it? Nice.
That's Rye. Hey, Rye.
Okay.
Hey, Rye, if you want to do another one, call.
I'm hijacking the stream to tell you
Ryan,
to stop power lining. Oh my god, no. You know what? Hold on. I should have a redeem every time Rouse is here. I should turn it on, a channel point redeem for tell Rouse to stop power lining.
Stop power lining? You know, my community decided that I need an emote that's a turtle crossed with a power line, so if anyone wants to...
Jesus. That sounds violent.
Bro, give me $5 and I will do it right now.
Okay.
All right.
Maggie, thanks for my thing.
Okay, so
I'll send you my Ko-Fi.
We're gonna quickly introduce some folks. So I'm gonna start with the folks that you know, and their voices should be relatively similar because they're usually here every week. And then I'll introduce the folks who are brand new and are joining us as one-shot adventurers from time to time as we go forward with this series. So let's start with Cactus. Cactus is a familiar face.
Hello.
And Cactus, who do you
Apparently,
portray?
if you say the F word too much on Twitch, you get banned.
Oh my god.
I saw that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm in a great mood. Anyways.
But who are you portraying during D&D?
I'm playing as everyone's favorite little pixie boy, Fren.
Fren. Okay.
He's your local bard and ready to help.
Nice. And then we'll go down the line to Poe, and that's played by Paul. Paul, tell us a little bit about Poe. What's the deal about Poe?
I am a tabaxi archer. No. Is that what it?
I think are you a rogue or a ranger? I can't remember.
Rogue with a bow. Yeah. And I have some magic, and I'm being chased by a monster who's trying to eliminate me. But I don't know where it is, and it doesn't know where I am.
Nice.
And that's about it. And I one-shot everything I touch.
Honestly, yeah, Poe is a bit of a god these days.
I don't know how to play, but I hit hard.
And then I know Shade's still getting set up, so I'll leave him at the end, but I know he's a familiar face to you guys on Wednesday nights as well. So let's go into some of our one-shot adventures that are joining us tonight, starting with David.
Hi, how are you doing? If you like to know, if you want to know his eye, I'm currently live streaming it. This is my code to Twitch.tv. Hi, hey. Yeah, I'm joining. I've been stuck as a forever DM for a while, so this is really nice. And oh my god, if someone steals my gun and my badge, I'll derail your game.
Okay, bye, says Through's heading over to your stream, David. You've sniped a few viewers. It's okay.
Yes, we got one.
Hooray. I am playing
we
a
love
human wizard
competitive
called
streaming.
Archibald Sinclair.
And what is Archibald's school of wizardry?
Hi.
I had to pick a school. I didn't. I don't fucking know.
Man.
You got to pick your subject.
I'm pretty sure at level 2 you have to pick a wizard's class.
Well, okay. Once again, David does not play D&D within the last 5 years or that often. One second, does it tell me? I just beat on D&D Beyond. It just says Wizard.
It should have forced you to pick
D&D Beyond sucks.
Yeah,
It really
one
does.
second.
it really does.
One second. One second. I'm reading my card sheet real quickly. It just says folk hero. Fuck. Shit.
Evocation, clearly.
Radio dice. Get Divinity.
We'll get back to him.
Okay.
Get back to me on that one. But I'm playing a wizard. Don't worry about it.
We'll come back to which school.
I went to a real school. I'm
a wizard. I'm a wizard. I swear.
It's a real school.
It's okay, I believe.
He's got a diploma on everything.
I'm a wizard. I swear, guys. Kat, you're a first timer joining us tonight as well for a one-shot adventure, and who are you portraying?
Well, first
today?
time joining you, not first time playing D&D.
True, yeah. So tell us a little bit about who you're portraying.
Okay, I made one of the characters I already had into a character. Her name is Mimiko. You can call her Mimiko instead of Yoshimatsu, which is her last name, but that's fine. You just call her Mimiko.
Nice.
She is a Kensei monk, and she's like a traveling priestess, and she helps out where she can. She has a familiar / pet kitty cat named Momiji Manju, which is like a little cake in Japan that's shaped like a maple leaf. It's really cute.
Oh, nice.
But he's a special little boy.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
And then my favorite frenemy, Rouse.
Favorite frenemy. Feels like how everyone describes me.
And tell us a little bit about yourself and who you're portraying today.
No, you're my favorite person to lie to.
Yeah, I know, Cactus. I'm really glad you weren't on my last stream because you easily could have gotten me killed several times.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dang it, why were you on his last stream?
I know.
I love Voices of the Void. I'm Rouse. I stream sometimes games that people really don't like. I'm playing Isaac Hunter. I'm a druid. I lived in the woods. I also really like fire.
Wait a second.
So that's not
Hold
good
on.
for the woods.
That actually ties into part of my backstory.
Oh no.
Are you a fire safety officer?
I'm Smokey the Bear, actually.
That's
what I should have resurrected. I had this one character I built for a Pathfinder campaign who was a dwarf. He was an OSHA-regulated dungeon inspector who goes out on dungeons to make sure they're all OSHA-regulated.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Spoiler, none of them are.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
There's no railings.
And last, we have Shade, who is also he is a member in the other group of Party 2, but he's just joined us tonight because we ended up having one person not show up, and I know he's got a spare character. Shade.
A character.
Sound off.
Great. I don't have the model uploaded yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to be playing a satyr monk.
Oh
He's a
wait, that's right.
drunken
You're
brawler
Am I the
named
only human?
Escape.
No, I'm a human.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
That's
named
right.
who?
You're in the
I
other
have a
group,
cat
aren't
as well.
you?
I didn't quite hear your
Sorry.
name over other people.
My drunken brawling goat man
Oh man.
is named Scape.
Gape.
Scape.
Oh, scape.
Scape.
Oh,
As in
okay.
scapegoat.
Oh,
Hey.
Dirty-minded motherfucker. Calm
I
down.
I
hate.
was like, he's escaping though?
Jesus Christ. Man, this is an hey Ryan, welcome to the streams. This is basically how they go all the time. Okay. So, very quickly, before we get started here, and I mean, I know Shade and Paul and Cactus, you guys are all very familiar with my one-on-one offs. I have to steal Rouse, David, Shade, and Cat to the one-on-one.
yeah.
And give them some information. And then we'll return to Paul and Cactus and get this show on the road.
All right.
I'm gonna slowly start
Yay.
moving people over there.
Goodbye.
Are you sure you want to tell this
Whoa.
old goat?
This is scary.
All right.
What you doing?
So
How you doing?
this is the part of stream where you guys get some information, and Cactus and Poe do not, and you guys can roleplay this as you start to be introduced into the game. So, essentially, the way that this is going to go is your 4 characters are going to know each other. You were part of the same adventuring party, and you were tasked with a very difficult bounty, and you were tasked with by one of the local townspeople who had said that there was a great evil in the nearby marshes. It's a very foggy marshes, but there was a great evil there, and your party was tasked as you were fairly experienced adventurers, and you were quite a capable bunch. You were tasked with going and vanquishing this evil. Now, you all went to this swamp. You were able to find said evil, and you were to
Who's typing?
Is somebody typing some notes?
I can see it. I can see it on my screen. Can they see it?
Oh, you can see that?
But your party,
Yeah, I can.
Your party,
yeah, I can see it in case this is just for our information. In case those two can see it as well.
Yeah, this is just for your information. But your party engaged with this great evil, and however, you all were not strong enough to deal with it on your own. Your party was decimated, and you were all actually petrified and turned to stone.
Oh, damn it, Saifa Ben Nadish.
So,
that's bad.
So, the way that this is going to work is that the other two are going to start the adventure from a point in the main story where I'm going to kind of spike them off on this little side story, and they will find you guys one by one, and you will come out of being in stone. When that happens, do your best to roleplay a situation where you're basically coming out of you would have been in the heat of battle with this creature, and you some of you probably would know what this is, but I'm just going to describe it to you, and some of you will be able to connect the dots as experienced players, and others of you may just panic a little bit and not know what it is. But basically, you would have remembered many eyes and beams shooting out of said eyes in all directions. And as beams struck you, you saw your friends one by one be turned to stone. However, due to the actions of one of you, I don't know which one yet. Actually, you know what? Let's roll for it. Everybody, roll me a d20 real quick. Whoever gets the highest becomes the hero.
D20 roll 19.
Okay.
My freaking table turned around. I have to turn it back around.
I got a 10. I got a 10.
Sorry, can you give me more permissions in tabletop? I can't import my asset.
You should be able to.
No, it's not letting me go to an import window.
You have all the weird. Oh, here, sorry. I have to. I guess it has to.
I got a 6.
I have to be the one that imports it because I just had a custom asset bundle pop up.
I will go to a different game
and just import it and then copy it over. Okay. So David, you got a 19, right? You rolled the highest?
Yes.
Okay. So due to your quick thinking, and this will also result in you obtaining a somewhat magical item. You have you had a magical mirror. I will decide what it does later. But basically, your quick thinking, with seeing how this thing was turning your friends to stone, you managed to use this magical mirror to reverse one of its beams back at it, and while you also got hit by the beam and turned to stone, you turned your enemy to stone with you. So that is the last thing you remember before you were turned to stone. And you were the last one to be turned to stone. So everybody else...
Okay.
You were in the middle of combat. Yes, Kat?
I have a question.
Yes.
About our enemy here.
Yep.
Is it like the big scary or the slightly less big scary?
There were more than.
Is it the iconic
eyes.
scary?
Is the iconic scary?
Is it?
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So,
Hooray,
but
we're so fucked.
Rouse, Shade, and Cat, you all remember being in the midst of combat. So when you come out of being stone, you will act like you were just in the midst of combat. David, you know that you were the one that kind of simultaneously landed the let's call it killing blow, so to speak, with your heroics.
Okay.
Okay.
I also have another question.
Yes.
Was Kitty also petrified, or?
You do not know.
I do not know.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back. You have to keep all that information secret because right now you guys are all stone statues.
Will do.
Alrighty, here we go. Oh, whoops. Whoops.
I'm
so scared.
Oh right, we're Cactus is like nothing ever.
I joined the game chat and then I was moved.
Yeah, sorry.
What?
I accidentally grabbed you and moved you back up. I'm used to us being in the one below, which is the streaming voice chat instead of the game chat one channel. So I'm used to moving people up, not down. But it's fine.
Oh, were we in a different channel?
We are. It's fine. It doesn't. It really doesn't matter. But in any case,
you've got to get up to the really bad.
Cactus knows that when I take people to a one-on-one, very rarely does good things happen. So
they never come back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the case for like any campaign.
Yeah.
If you're one-on-one with the DM, people are gonna fucking die.
So.
Oh no! Occasionally, I just like people go, "Hi, how you doing?"
Last time I got to talk to a lizard.
So. The way that this is going to work is this adventure is going to take place. We're going to rewind the clock a little bit here. We're going to play with time. So this adventure is going to take place when Group 27 was just leaving Twerok. They had just finished putting down the cannibal cult, and you will recall that there were several days of travel that we kind of just glossed over because there was not really anything to do there. So this is what happened on one of those days of travel between Twerok and Alden Quay. So we're backing up a little bit. So
I like that. That's cool.
During one of your night watches, Poe and Friend found themselves on watch together, and while the rest of the party slept and slept quite deeply. You guys were, shooting the shit. What would be something that Friend and Poe may talk about during a night watch?
Cats.
Cats?
What's your favorite food?
Fish.
A specific type of fish? Or just fish?
No worries, King. Totally understand, buddy.
Tropical salmon.
Oh, that does sound very interesting.
Yeah, what about you?
Riveting.
I don't know.
I don't.
Also, Zen Micro, thank you for the follow.
During your watch, I just need you to give me quick perception checks from the two of you. It'd be hilarious. They both fail. They both fail, and we just don't have an adventure.
That's possible.
Lamau.
They both go blind.
Oh, I gotta load that. Okay, one sec.
Perception, you said?
Perception, yeah.
10.
10.
Roll a prescription check.
Okay.
My glasses.
Come on. Okay. Perception check. 19.
19. Okay.
God damn.
So as you guys are talking about salmon and Poe, as a tabaxi, you're thinking about fish and you kind of start salivating a little bit and you wipe some saliva off and you kind of think like, oh man, I wish I could go for some salmon right now, and you're thinking to yourself, you're getting kind of lost in thought, but in the distance you think you hear something on the wind. Sounds like a meow. Meow.
Cool.
Meow.
Whoops.
Meow.
Meow.
It's just
Can you
George
give me
Decay.
permissions again, Zach?
Sorry?
Oh my.
Can you give me permissions again?
Yes, I can.
I hear something strange over there. If I do say so myself. And it doesn't sound hostile. I just get a vibe.
Should we go check it out? We are on watch.
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Amazing.
We go check it
out. What was this character's name again?
His name is
Scape
the Goat Saterson.
Good.
What is happening over there?
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
I actually spawned a bunch of fox.
That's a lot of
spawned a bunch of fox. Why did you do that?
It wasn't me for once.
Oh
my
God.
bad. I pressed a button. Don't worry about it.
No, I was zooming in to look at the.
I pressed a button. Hold on.
Rouse still has one right here.
Yes.
Little dude.
Little
That's
guy.
Little dude.
That's what he called it. That's what he said his name
All
was.
foxes are little dudes.
That's what he
Little
said.
dude.
That's really good.
Okay. So, you guys are going to investigate?
Yes.
Okay.
What if we didn't?
Such a smooth.
Man, it'd be
fox.
it would be a really short one-shot adventure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, give me an investigation check from
Okay.
Poe.
Can I also ready an arrow?
Absolutely. What's the you're preparing action, so what's the trigger?
I see something that I think is hostile.
Okay. So roll me an investigation check for the two of you.
8.
Cactus?
Oh, my bad. What am I doing? Perception?
Investigation check.
Oh, investigation. That was a nat one. I have a belly button, or do I?
Or do you?
Okay.
Or do I?
So
I'm gonna be like, oh, tell me.
You're alive, or are you?
So as you guys are kind of stumbling around in the dark, you head out in the direction of the sound that Poe thinks he heard, and you're kind of bumbling around. Cactus, you're tired. It's the middle of the night, and you kind of flutter yourself into a branch, and something falls from the branch onto you. It's about the same size as you. But
fuck!
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so good at those.
Is that real or are you being sarcastic?
14.
14. So it's not high enough. So this thing, and you crumble tumble to the ground, and it lands on you. So you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
Poe,
TPK.
give me a quick Constitution saving throw to avoid being surprised.
18.
18. Okay, easily enough.
Damn.
So you kind of see this happen, and you see this kind of fuzzy creature fall on your friend. Thank you for the follows, and Micro. Okay, and you see this creature fall on your friend, and they both hit the ground. They both stand up. And you're kind of looking at what looks to be a very familiar face. You're looking at a cat.
Ooh.
Is it gonna eat me?
It's about the same size as you, but it seems friendly. It just meows. It
nice.
It looks at you a little bit and kind of hisses because you knocked it off the branch that it was sitting on.
Well, excuse me, princess.
I get that reference.
Thank you.
Excuse
But
me.
yeah, it's sitting there and it's kind of looking at you and tilts its head and meows again.
I think it's trying to tell us something.
Well,
Oh,
I
help.
guess what's your reaction?
Yeah.
Not to
help.
shoot it.
Not to shoot it. Okay, good.
Not to shoot it.
Doesn't seem to be hostile.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Do you
I
speak
can't
cat?
Do
Is that
I speak
racist?
No, I mean I am one, right?
You
Little
are
racist.
you are a tabaxi, so I would say at the very least you would be able to maybe have an intuitive understanding of what it would be trying to tell you if it does try and tell you something. Right now it just seems kind of just as shocked as you two are to have bumped into it. But it does start to sniff you, It's sniffs friend and it sniffs Poe, and it kind of it nuzzles up to Poe's leg, and kind of meows and wants to be lifted up.
Cool. I pick it up without thinking about it.
Good.
Careful, it might be poisonous.
It's actually a bomb. No.
Uh-oh.
It's actually a Tarrasque.
Yeah. This was a Tarrasque disguised as a cat. No. So you pick it up.
This cat's having?
No, it's cats. It weighs like cat size.
If it were a Tarrasque, though.
It meows at you, and it kind of jumps from your hands after you're holding it, and it kind of takes a few steps and then looks back at you and meows and takes a few steps more and looks back at you and meows again.
Should we follow it and leave our friends behind temporarily?
I mean, we'll see how far it goes, and at worst, we'll head back. If it continues too far, and then we'll let them know. I think that's
plan.
The appropriate course of action.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you guys start following this cat, and it keeps looking back to see if you're following it every so often. And as you're puttering along behind it, you do notice that the forest gets a little bit thicker, like the trees are getting closer together. The path that you're on kind of gets a little bit more overgrown to the point where you're pushing tree branches out of the way, and you continue down this path, and there's barely a path at all at one point, and you kind of burst out of a chunk of trees, and you're sitting in a clearing there with the cat, and it goes and it's starting to like paw at something that's under the bushes nearby. But it seems to be stuck.
Well, you're the bigger one. Go on.
All right. Well, can I investigate what the cat's pawing at?
Yeah. You walk over and you have a look. It appears to be a very old satchel of some kind. It's very worn. Looks like maybe it was discarded or dropped here some time ago. And the cat kind of paws at it, and as it kind of pulls at it, you notice that it is kind of stuck on a few of the lower hanging brambles of this bush. But you hear it kind of jingle, like a glass jingle.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, okay, so you reach in, and there are 4 vials full of a liquid in this satchel.
An unknown liquid, huh?
Could I possibly make an investigation or like an arcana check to see if it's like some sort of magical component?
Sure. You tell me which one of those checks you want to make. I'll let you make either one.
Well, they have the same, so I'll do arcana. Okay. So that sounds more like what I phrased. 14.
14. You have a look at them, and you jiggle them around a little bit, and you slosh the liquid around. You're trying to kind of see into it. It's kind of hard to tell, but you look into it, and you kind of see like little pieces of stone, almost like kind of swirling around in the liquid. You pop the cork one, you take a sniff of it, and it reeks really bad. But due to your origin and where you've come from, you do have certain knowledge passed down to you from your patron.
My dad.
And as you smell it, you something kind of sparks in your memories, and you believe that this is like a basilisk soil.
What the fuck?
Commonly used in the depetrification process.
Okay.
There's an entire satchel of them. All 4 of them are the same. Kind of a odd thing to find just laying around.
In the middle of the woods, yeah. I'm gonna tell Poe, this is... It appears to be basilisk oil. I don't know why it's out here, but it most certainly is.
Whoa. That's random.
Well, that's crazy.
So maybe somebody dropped this and they ran from something?
Appears quite old.
But
why did the cat lead us to this?
And at that point when you're talking about the cat, you do turn around and the cat's kind of started walking into like another direction.
Cat has turned to a basilisk.
Yeah, it's starting to walk in another direction, further into the woods, and it actually kind of pops through a few of the bushes, off the beaten road.
We should follow the cat.
We follow the cat.
Maybe the cat has an owner and the satchel belonged to that owner. Also, this is a smart cat.
It's a smart fucking cat.
So yeah, we should follow it.
Okay.
All right, we follow.
How do I rotate?
So yeah, you continue to follow the cat, and you pop through the bushes, and at this point you're basically bushwhacking. Like there is no path that you're following. You're brushing bushes out of the way. You're brushing branches out of the way, and you're following along behind this cat. And Poe's a good enough tracker that it's easy enough to follow this cat pretty closely. But you continue on, and it starts to, the forest again gets thicker and thicker, and there starts to be kind of like a little bit of a mist that sets in as well. And like now your visibility is getting a little bit lower. You can't see as far ahead as you used to be able to, and it's, the woods are getting thicker, but there's less green, and as you continue on, you can kind of see a point where things aren't looking so healthy anymore. Like you're seeing the odd dead tree. Some of the bushes have no leaves on them, no greenery, and you're kind of pushing forward more and more, and this decay seems to become more common as you go.
Ooh, I have a hunch that this cat wants us to rescue someone from a perilous foe.
I hope it's not basilisk.
I have a hunch it might be.
Oh, don't say that.
But that's okay, because I'm experienced with basilisks. I'll protect us.
Hey Zai, can I have a quick sniff of the air?
Yeah.
Give her a little whiff,
Give a little whiff, just to kind of see if it smells.
Do you have to roll for that?
No, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So
you let me have that.
You sniff, and I need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Didn't want to do that.
9.
Okay. 9. So you take a deep whiff of the air to get a good sense of, your good and evil sniffer. And the smell is so repugnant that you convulse and start to vomit.
Concussion from cat.
Oh my god.
Smell gives you food poisoning.
You take 2 points of
oh my god.
Let's call it kind of I don't know, poison damage, sticky damage.
You die from environmental damage.
Yeah, environmental damage.
A cat fell on my head.
Yeah.
Don't sniff the air, man.
It's a rough night for you.
Yeah.
Christ.
But you very rarely have you ever smelled, in your time so far, have you smelled things this evil?
This is really bad. Oh, that's foul.
And with great evil comes also great danger.
No.
Zai, you're making it sound like we should go get our teammates who aren't here.
Yeah.
Do you want to try that?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
You turn
Because I mean, if
around.
it's that bad, then we gotta fucking, we can't do this by ourselves.
No,
Yeah,
we can't.
you turn around and you have a look at the way you came. At least you think it's the way you came. Give me a survival check at disadvantage.
Survival check at disadvantage.
You had a rough day at work. I might want to add that.
7. I got a 7 and a 23.
It's 9.
It's 9.
So you start to try, like, you know, the cat, you stop following the cat for a second and you turn around and...
Hold on, I got 12.
12? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You turn around and, you know, you stop following the cat. You start to travel back in the direction you think you came. Except that tree doesn't look the same. And those bushes look different. You go back and you try and find
we're lost!
You go back and you try and find where you were. And, yeah, you're not even sure if you remember where you were now. But the cat noticed that you stopped following it. And it stuck with you. And it, you know, it's meowing at you. And it kind of looks up and it starts to walk a certain direction again. It still wants you to follow it seems, as far as you can see.
Oh. Told you this cat was bad news.
Yeah, I kind of regret everything we've done.
Christ.
Well,
but we should follow the
no way through but forward.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Everything's loading.
Yep, there should be several things loading.
Yep.
Okay,
cool.
And I hope that nobody can see anything in my fog of war.
Nope.
Perfect.
Nope.
No.
Nothing's loaded yet, man.
Excellent. Stream, don't freak out.
We're all in the kind of corner over here, David.
Yeah, I can't see shit. It's like I'm playing
Opposite corner
Fire
right
Emblem
here.
all over again.
Excellent. Okay.
Wow.
Now I do
Just like Fire Emblem.
I do need to load in some. I need to load in. No, I need to load in your models that you guys gave me because I didn't. I now have.
I loaded mine in.
I now have custom models for Archibald, Bald, and Isaac, and
nice.
Escape the Goat.
Cool.
If you need my model, it's literally sitting in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And what is Escape the Goat? What is Escape the Goat's class?
He's a drunken brawler monk.
Very cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Who bonks people with tankards of ale.
That is my face.
All right. And okay, wait. And
Very
then,
sad that my soundboard is not going over my mic.
Oh, very sad.
Sorry.
Okay. Hopefully these models are still.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Okay. Sorry guys, give me 1 second.
Alright.
Loading in the new models is proving slightly difficult.
So
maybe have them spawn the models themselves.
No. I have them saved. It's just some of them don't do a thing that I want them to do. Because of the
What are you trying to get them to do?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, alright, okay. Just trying to help.
It's fine.
I can tap back in, I can help.
Everything's totally fine. When has Zai ever messed anything up?
Everything is awesome.
Anyway, for everyone who's currently watching on stream, I'm tempted to run more Call of Cthulhu because honestly, Tabletop Simulator might be easy for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I made Lars in Hero Forge.
If you do
I usually go for
Call...
Arenas of the Mind kind of thing, but yeah.
If you
This is
do
cool.
more
It
Call
is
of
cool.
Cthulhu, I'm so down.
Same.
Um,
I'll
You're not
actually
invited.
build a.
You are not invited.
Oh yeah, but like canonically, just for people who haven't played that game since while Zai's doing his thing, Zai was playing a police officer. Then the next game he will be playing a suspended police officer.
Oh come on!
You know what you did.
You derailed the entire campaign.
Oh,
You
and
really
helped
did.
a known criminal.
He teamed up with the bad guy, chat.
He turned
Yeah.
in a horror game. He
Who was a
teamed up with the
werewolf,
fucking
by the
werewolf.
way?
Yeah, and I don't know why he did that. I mean, we never found his
We
badge
know
and
why
gun.
he did that.
Yeah,
It's just not a
they're
good
forever
reason.
lost.
There was
Is
a
that
real there was a real criminal on the loose, and I did what I could.
I just want wait no I want Royce to say that again. Would you never find again, Royce?
We never found the badge and gun.
There we go.
No, I thought we did. Didn't I get it back at the end?
No.
Nope.
No.
That's why you're suspended. No, one of the reasons you're suspended.
So to say, I walked away with the badge and gun, I think, still in my inventory.
Yeah.
Yes, you did, and also a very rich butler's press charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You also.
Yeah, you
off
did
them.
just like straight up try to fight a guy.
I did try and fight him. That was kind of funny. All right. So
yeah, that's why you're no longer a cop.
Okay. So as you travel a little bit further and you follow the cat, as I said, the path gets less and less traversable, and you have become effectively lost. You do not know which way is back towards your campsite and your companions. Poe and Friend, I realize this one's still called Friend, are still a little bit lost. But you follow the stray cat and you come out into this area that is very, and I'm going to reveal a little bit more of the map as I go, very swamp-like. You can see that there is part of the land that looks a little bit more decayed. There are some, bridges and some rivers. The rivers are very slim, and there's almost like a trickle of water flowing through them. But they're in places they're, maybe 5 or 10 feet wide, but it's kind of like a thick liquid. It's not necessarily like water. It's almost more like muck and goo that's just kind of running where a stream may have run at one point. But the cat kind of perches itself on this bridge, and it's sitting and waiting for you patiently to follow it.
Okay. Well, the cat seems to know where it is, so I put my money on the cat.
Yeah, I mean, no way through but forward.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you continue forward, you wander more forward, and there are some fairly large trees here, but you notice that as you pass this kind of first mucky river, all of the land is decayed, and the trees are devoid of life. And as you wander further and further, you actually see that the cat has jumped ahead, and I need you to give me a quick. Actually, what's your passive perceptions?
Great question. 16.
All right. So the cat kind of jumps up on this rock and jumps over to this next bridge. As you kind of get a little bit closer and you look at the rock that it jumped on, that's not a rock. It looks like somebody's leg or a knee. And but it's all covered in stone. And you actually find 3 statues, and they look very, very well carved, very lifelike statues. And they seem to be in the midst of a combat. There appears to be a mage that seems to be slinging some magic. However, he doesn't appear to have a head. There's a dwarf that's got his battle axe raised, but the battle axe is long decayed, and the dwarf's features are starting to crumble. And then there is a Triton, which is basically, for those who are not as well versed in D&D, it's a sea elf, but there's a giant crack across most of his body, and it looks like, you know, one wind blows the wrong way and this being will crumble. Give me a quick insight check.
18.
18.
Hold on. To fucking 12.
12. Poe, with your 18, you've never seen stonework that's this precise. You do have a sneaking suspicion that these are not carved statues, that these are likely adventurers who have been turned to stone.
I was gathering as much. Okay, and alright, so they look like they're in pretty rough shape. I'm worried. I wonder if we have the oil to make them unstoned. But, I mean, they look like they're in really rough condition. They might not survive being turned back to life. Isn't one of them missing a
Fortunately,
head?
I agree. Yeah, that dude doesn't have a head. I think that one's definitely a no.
Well, maybe there is a head and we can set it back on.
Maybe.
You can actually see his head. It's fallen off, and it's actually split in two. At his feet.
Yield super glue and put it back on.
Oh, I could hork up a few hairballs that'll act as a sort of adhesive for a minute.
Divine duct tape.
Anyone know the mending spell? Does that work in this situation?
It only works for like 1 foot minimum. I don't think.
Yeah.
1 foot maximum.
However, you do notice that the cat seems to be sitting patiently by the next bridge. Looking at you, meowing.
Okay, maybe you should show us more first.
Oh yeah, maybe there's someone that is savable here.
Yeah. All right, let's go that way.
All right.
We go that way.
And I do want to express that due to the thickness of the mist, your vision is no further than what I've revealed around your characters. So you can only see like maybe 25 to like just barely 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Good lord.
Okay.
Cool.
You really are in Silent Hill.
Yeah. So the cat.
Your air raid sirens.
Yeah. The cat continues continues along, and it bypasses another bridge and takes you further in here. And you pass some very overgrown mushrooms, some more dead trees, and you continue with the cat, and you uncover another scene of similar statues. Again, all of these statues seem like they were in the midst of combat. And as the cat comes into this area, you actually see it's joined there's a fox that was curled up at the feet of one of the statues, and it sees you guys coming. It sees the cat, and it stands up. It kind of purrs, and the cat and it seem to know each other. And the cat wanders over to
friends.
The cat wanders over to this one statue, and it kind of curls up, next to it. It starts to jump up on its shoulder, and I hate it here.
Well, no.
It kind of sits on this shoulder, and it starts meowing at you, and similarly, the fox is kind of mewing at the feet of this other one. But as you guys, kind of step into assess these statues, you do notice something much larger. You mistook it for a rather large boulder at first, but as you gaze, just past the edge of your vision, you can see a very large figure. I need you to give me perception checks at disadvantage.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, 12 plus.
Do you say perception?
18.
18 at disadvantage. That takes.
Yeah.
That's nice, Cactus. That's.
I got
That's
9.
Okay. And what did you get, Poe?
9.
9. Okay, Poe. Give me a con saving throw. As you're looking into the mist and you're starting to see what look to be tentacles, a large eye. You're starting to panic a little. Give me a con saving throw.
8.
8. You panic. I need you to fire one of your arrows at this creature.
Duh. Is it a sneak attack?
No, it's roll to hit. Just normal attack.
God damn.
I think it's only sneak attack if something else is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Very
17.
17. You loose your arrow and it flies true, and you are such a talented marksman. You see it strike in the middle of the creature in its great big eye, and your arrow shatters because it's also stone. And you see...
Oh, don't scare me like that!
You see what looks to be the statue of a beholder. And it
what the fuck?
has...
What?
I always thought they were bigger.
No, they're about that size.
They
It's
kind of
just
are.
'cause I'm scared of them.
Yeah.
It depends. I think it depends on like the CR.
Which one?
The,
Yeah, I guess because
depends on how size
Xanathar
it
is like fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come in various sizes. But this beholder has also turned to stone. You can see
He's
that
a grower, not a shower, okay?
you can see that there's a lot of visible damage on this one, like a lot of scars, cracks. You can see maybe some etched in marks where it was burned by magic before it was turned to stone. It looks like there was quite the battle that went down between these adventures that you've passed and this creature. But regardless, it looks like this statue of the beholder has started to decay at a relatively rapid rate. The 4 adventurers that the cat and the fox are, like the cat and the fox are near 2 of them, and the other 2 that are in close proximity, they all appear to be in relatively good condition. Like they're starting to show signs of severe aging, but they haven't decayed as far as the other 3 you saw earlier.
That's good. I think it wants us to unpetrify these ones?
Yeah, these look like the adventures that the cat's leading us to, and there's also 4 of them and 4 vials. Earlier there's 3.
Oh, very good. All right, well.
So
I'm
good at math. Let's go.
Do we throw the vials at them?
Give me a history check to see if you remember how to apply basilisk oil.
Wouldn't that be like a medicine check?
Yeah.
Okay, because I got a 4 with my history check.
Ooh.
Fuck, bippity boppity, fuck you. I got 19.
All right, so Cactus, you recall that the proper way to apply basilisk oil is to you need to make sure the oil kind of gets all over the body of the infected person. So it's the proper way to do it is to start to pour it on the highest point of the statue, and with your hands ensure that the oil reaches all parts that are currently covered in stone. So you're able to do this easy enough, and with enough practice. Give me a quick medicine check for effectiveness.
Sure.
And Poe, you could give me. Poe, you could give me a
19.
medicine check as well. 19. Okay.
Yeah.
18.
Plus 3.
18. Okay, so you can only do one of these adventures at a time. So which 2 do you start with?
Sheesh.
I'm gonna do the cat one.
Strongest.
Who looks the strongest? The fox is at what looks to be some kind of druid.
Okay, whoever owns the fox and the cat.
Okay. So you guys effectively apply the basilisk oil to what looks to be the statue of some kind of monk and the statue of some kind of druid. And after some time, you can see colors start to return to these people. You can see, some life start to come in, and as they return to living, what do these two characters do, Kat and Rouse?
Well, we were in the middle of combat, so I imagine that Mimiko is she has an arrow docked up, and she's probably gonna loose that thing.
All right, so Poe, Cactus, I need you to give me a dex saving throw as an arrow is launched in close proximity to you. Yep, it's still launched right.
Yeah, but I'm also like a Kensei monk, and this is like a weapon that I am an expert
15.
15. Cat, roll a hit, please.
I forgot my character is solid
red. Let me go all the way
red.
over here and get my dice. Hang on.
Yeah, you did do that. I did warn you.
And Isaac, what would you be doing?
I
would first. I'm actually gonna wonder how my fox is still like active, since I only get that thing for an hour.
Oh well,
you have been frozen in time.
He's very, very
actually
loyal.
Okay. Hold on. Actually, literally the first thing that should happen when I wake up is that the fox should despawn and just like
he just whispers "thank you" and disappears.
Is the fucking fox a Mr. Mises?
I rolled a 9.
It's only like a spirit I can summon.
So Cactus...
I'm gonna have my
nice.
All right, so hold on. I'll resolve this first. So, Fren, you are able to effectively dodge out of the way of the arrow as Mimiko shoots this arrow off, and you can see she was already aimed at the beholder, so it kind of flew right past you and hit the beholder statue, and then Mimiko, you can kind of come to and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just like,
there's a little orange guy in front of me.
I'm like panicking. I imagine she kind of stumbles back a little bit because suddenly there's this fucking thing in front of her.
Yeah.
That wasn't the beholder,
Hi. You are petrified.
Greetings.
What?
Yeah, what's up?
And Isaac, sorry, what were you doing when you first woke up as well? Let's see how that goes.
I'm gonna actually I'm gonna use the cantrip Shillelagh and then point my quarterstaff at the person in front of me.
All right. So, Poe, you see this druid's staff light up in a bright, vibrant kind of gold, and he levels it at you, ready for combat.
Oh no. I just...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
No, anyways.
I draw an arrow, and I aim it at him. I mean, don't do it.
Whoa! Everybody chill.
All right, and
I'm not serious.
I just saved your ass.
Mimiko, you do notice like Momiji is like, are on your shoulders and meowing happily. And Isaac, your fox is nearby.
He's there.
he's hanging out.
My little buddy.
Yeah, little dude. They're both the animals seem to be very happy that you are now with the living again once again.
We are among the living.
Yeah.
Momiji, what happened? I don't understand. We were in the middle of combat with that thing, and now suddenly the two of you are here.
Yeah, that thing is also stone. I don't remember that being a thing. We
Zai,
I just information.
Yep, I saw.
Hey, Zai, I just sent you something. Yep. Throw it up.
No fucking way.
And also, last time I checked, there weren't two other people here. That thing wasn't stone.
Where did it even come from?
I think your cat led us here, and we found you all frozen, and there was a satchel with 4 vials in it to depetrify. We found it out on the forest outskirts.
Oh. Well,
and I saw something in this woods a minute ago that was not stone, and I fired at it, and it turned my arrow to stone. So I think you guys were blindsided mid-combat. Buy a bigger thing.
Well, at
You
least
got a great cat there. I wish my familiar went to go help me.
He was sleepy, okay?
You
They
don't
take
plan
turns.
on depetrifying the beholder, do you?
No, that wasn't the plan. Is there anybody? Is this other person part of your party?
Yes, those other 2 people are.
I lower my bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower my staff.
Okay.
Gonna pick up an entire fucking bottle. Like, well, let's get cracking, I guess.
Okay. So
Not literally. We don't want to hurt them.
With the same medicine check, you guys have both done this successfully already. You're able to apply the same oils to the other 2, using up the last 2 vials of basilisk oil. And again, slowly color returns to the 2 affected individuals, and they come back to life. Friend, you would be looking at working on the satyr. Poe, you would probably help out the wizard.
The wizard.
The wizard. I don't know if Mimico and Isaac would also assist.
I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna go up to the beholder and just like tap it with my staff a few times just to make sure it's stone.
Okay. You do tap it with your staff, and you actually do notice like a couple of the tentacles like trying to crumple and like fall apart.
Good.
It seems very brittle.
Whoa.
That's spooky.
Well, at least it's not alive.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it like I like to imagine it's like on the ground because it can't fly if it's
Yeah, because it wouldn't float. Yeah.
It's actually no. It's somehow still floating.
All right, and Archibald and Scape, you guys both.
Am I alive? Am I alive again?
You have now returned to the land of the living.
Great.
I scream from behind my mirror. Beauty is in the eye of the. Oh fuck yeah! It worked. Yes.
So yeah, you do notice it. You do notice as the wizard kind of comes out, he was holding up like a big silver mirror. And that's what he said.
Cool. Hi.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Hello.
And explains a mystery.
Oh, good.
I just kind of turn around and go. So, question. There were 3 other guys with us. One which owes me money.
Back here.
And how long have I been here?
So, Scape, you do your quick getting out of stone react.
Awesome. Fuck yeah.
I feel like that's
here,
what
and
do for a lot
I
of
just
this.
start fucking swinging.
All right, so friend, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Same with you, Mimico.
Healing this motherfucker again?
I was mid-attack. He specified I was mid-attack.
Yeah, we are mid-attack.
That's right, yeah.
Cactus cannot catch a goddamn break today.
Fuck you, 19!
Oh, and Shade, roll a hit.
Well, 21 if it's a dex saving.
I got
13.
a 16.
Okay, 16. Okay, so he's Scape kind of like is punching out in all directions. He doesn't know really what he's swinging at. But you guys are both
flurry of blows.
Yeah, you guys are able to effectively dodge everything and be like, "Whoa!"
Bro, chill.
I'm gonna start to try to headbutt friend.
Can I try to hold him and
you can so do a strength saving throw, or I guess a contested strength check between the 2 of you to see if you're able to effectively hold him.
Oh, cool. What are 5e's
Good fucking luck.
But he is a drunken master, so this is actually probably within character.
Oh, he's not drunk right now.
Didn't do the thing. Okay, there we go.
Well, perpetually.
Nope, I got a 1.
Okay, so
perpetually drunk.
You're able to break free of
Momiji was clawing me a little bit.
Mimiko's hold, and you lose one more kind of headbutt at Cactus. Give me a roll to hit. Cactus, you can give me another dex saving throw.
Jesus fucking Christ. That is so loud.
Loud? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, it's perfect.
Well, sorry, 13.
13. What was your hit, Shade?
1 sec. 24.
Okay, this one connects. Roll damage.
Oh no.
Really glad that I have cure
You are
wounds all of a
getting your buns
sudden.
kicked,
7
dude.
damage.
7 damage to Fren as you take some horns from this satyr right to the noggin.
This
I
is
just
a
grab
prequel.
on the
Cactus
friend and
canonically
just
can't
smash
die.
my
We'll ruin the
forehead
timeline.
into the pixie.
Yeah, don't ruin the timeline.
Arnold, you caused a paradox.
And I'm just gonna be like holding on to friend while I smash my head into friend and be like, "Where am I? Who are you?"
I don't know. I thought it was what
And
are
be like,
you
"I
doing?
drank way too much."
Escape. He helped us. Let him go.
I just kind of turn around and look at the goat going, well, fuck, he's doing that again. I
So I
beat
just
a
look over
fucking
at
beholder with
Mimiko
a
and then I'm
mirror.
like, "Who are you?" And then I look over at Poe. I'm like, "Who are you? What the hell's going on?" And then I drop
I mean,
friend.
we
I'm
were
like,
in a
"Worst
party
hangover
before. You would know
ever."
Mimiko.
Yeah, you guys are all
goatsman,
frozen.
look, beholder. It's
stone.
the stone. I killed it with a mirror. You're fucking welcome. They freed us. Stop headbutting people.
And then
No, I
I'm
think
like,
he's
I
just
go over to
a little
Archibald. I'm like, "You and your
high.
damn
Hold on.
mirror."
We're not like 100% sure these people aren't
Love
like.
you too.
They might have rescued us, but I think can't beholders like mess with people's minds. This could have just been one of this guy's beholder friends trying to
would know
free,
why.
like
Then why the
trying to
fuck
free
would we
everyone.
free you?
Well, maybe the instructions got
Okay.
like
Hold
all
on.
discombobulated. I don't know.
Would you like me to detect magic?
That's an excellent
Yeah,
idea.
sure.
I am totally clean.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
just like, detect your damn magic, you wizard.
How'd I cast this? Legit question.
I think it
Using.
it goes
Whoa.
off. Oh, Joey,
How many
relax.
years
Detect
have
yeah,
we
so,
been
I-
happens.
Do we
Range
know how
self
long
30
we've been
feet.
stoned?
I think everyone's within 30 feet.
Yeah, you guys are all
Yeah.
within 30 feet.
Yeah.
So apart from petrification, do I sense any magic? Apart from a giant dice appearing.
I just brought it
So,
over here because I got
Poe-
tired of scrolling.
Poe, do you have any magic items on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so those magic items would light up David. So you
I turn
see
around and point. You man with bow and arrow, explain why you're glowing. What are the glowy things? Tell me the glowy things.
now, friend.
Well,
I have
Now, Fred.
Now, friend.
Hold on. Wouldn't some of us glow? I have magic items.
Yeah, I have magic.
Yeah, I know you guys.
Any magic items you guys have would glow to Archibald's spell.
Oh, good. My 2 bags.
Friend, your whole being glows.
Yeah.
Oh, also
Why
my
are you looking at me like that?
Hold on. My fox would also like completely glow since it's technically made
Question.
of magic.
Is my mirror also glowing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Momiji
No,
has
so we
Okay,
just
look,
lit
I
up the
look down-
entire
No,
forest.
wait. What's like? I currently just look around and go, well, this is just a fucking waste of time.
There's so much glowing.
I regret my
I don't-
actions.
I don't actually think detect magic can detect if someone's being controlled by something. They can't.
Yeah, it just detects if something is magic.
And I think it tells
Okay.
you the school of magic if it has one.
I guess it would, but
Is the goat smart enough to know that?
The goat?
He's also
What's your
toxic.
intelligence, goat?
One sec.
I hope it's 8.
My intelligence is 10 plus 0.
Cool. So, probably not.
I turn to the goat knowing this, going, hey, buddy, we're good.
Bah. And I walk away.
then do like the like Buddy Christ finger guns. Hey.
I look over at Fran. I'm like, sorry, Pix, for hitting you.
How is
I
he
appreciate the
looking?
apology.
How is our buddy looking here?
Which buddy?
I'm hurt.
I walk over and then I hand them a small tankard of ale. I'm like, here, this will fix you up.
How small of a tankard? Because he
it's a
is
shot
like
glass.
It's as big as you.
Okay.
It's a barrel to you, but it's a shot glass to me.
Oh.
So basically,
this is
the
very
next thing's going to
heavy.
be that you're going to have alcohol poisoning. Jeez.
Okay.
you gotta drink it fast.
Now,
Earlier said you're going to die from minor injuries. I can see that happening.
So Rouse, you've been kind of poking at this thing with your stick, and every time you kind of give it a tap, like another piece falls off, or
Can I walk over and just punch it?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit.
Like,
Tell me what
hey,
you get.
full on. I want to just run
Roll
and
to
fucking
hit the fucking
dive
statue?
through this fucking thing.
Wait, hold on. There actually are rules for dealing with. Yeah, you actually, I think, have to roll to hit even for an inanimate object.
Yeah, because you
They
might
do
fail and break it or hit your companion.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit it
they
with a
do
Tavern
technically
Brawler
have an
Strike.
AC.
Tavern Brawler
Okay, well, why
Strike.
they-
That's so funny.
While they kick the shit out of that, I'm just gonna chat to these two things.
That's
So,
a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your damage.
Hey guys, what year is it?
739.
That's
Two.
9
Yeah,
damage.
that one.
I actually don't even know if I've selected a year, but let's go with 739.
You have not.
Let's go with 739.
It's 739.
David.
Hey, Zai, what year did I think it was?
David, you were born in 621.
Oh.
Well, shit, we've been here a while.
It's
I look amazing.
739.
Yeah,
So what?
Well,
It's been about 100 years.
close
So-
to.
Ah, shit,
this
so my
your
wife's
satchel?
dead.
I wonder if the.
I
Oh my
pull
god,
the
it's my
satchel
satchel.
out?
Thank.
I'm
Oh
so
my.
sorry.
No, I kind of just have the vague thing going. Oh, I said, oh my fucking god, I left the fucking. I'm shit. Thank you so much. I take the old satchel. It kind of just disintegrates in my hand.
It does. Yeah.
Left in
Yeah,
the
it's
old-
so
Been there for
old.
100 years.
I'm just
Well,
helping
fuck
her.
it.
I was like, hey, your wife's dead.
Yeah, my
Oh
kids
my
might still
God.
be alive, but they might be old. Yeah, no, I'm probably a grandfather. Anyway, I just look at those, kicking the shit out of the fucking statue of the
How much damage did you do to the
the
statue?
holder going.
Shit?
9.
9.
We're probably not
Uh,
getting paid
but
anymore.
you did get a good solid hit on it, and you punched right through where its eye used to be, and you actually went right through the stone, and
Can I use Flurry of Blows to hit it 2 more times?
yeah, absolutely, go nuts.
Wait, is that hollow?
Well,
Oh,
the beholder
wait,
isn't
let him
hollow, so
finish.
probably not.
16 to hit.
Uh-huh.
6 more damage.
Uh-huh.
15 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And then another 6 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you see Escape kind of punches out. He punches the first one, it goes clear right through the eye. He punches the second one, it goes, clear right through its side, and he punches the third one and it goes clear right through. You've realized
Oh fuck, that's hollow.
Escape by the second punch that you should be, if it was solid, that you wouldn't be punching right through, and you do kind of see as you pull your fist back that there is nothing inside this stone. It seems...
just in the background, just hear me groaning, saying, "For fuck's sake, it's
I'm
hollow."
just gonna be like, God damn it, stupid, just a shell.
Well,
And I'm just gonna start punching. I'm just like,
Can-
fucking
can
do
you-
What do you
it,
mean it's a
beholder."
shell?
Can you all give me history checks at advantage?
Okay.
23. Ooh, not 20.
Okay.
History.
Oh, I got that 22.
I also got a nat
I
20.
got an 18.
What
the fuck?
so
19.
19.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a 19.
And some.
We are people of history.
All right. So, you guys all kind of quickly come to the same realization, and you realize you guys remember a little bit of history regarding beholders, and beholders can actually be a lot more terrifying than just a normal beholder. And you recall that in certain rare occasions, a beholder's sleeping mind, and in this case, a mind that's been sleeping for over 100 years, can drift to places beyond its normal madness, imagining a reality in which it exists beyond death. And when such dreams take hold, a beholder can actually transform. Its flesh would slow away and leave just its skull behind.
Oh god.
And this monster possesses far more cunning and as much of the magic as it had in life, but it is fueled by the power of undeath. This creature...
I looked down at them. I looked at the mirror
I know
holding,
what I'm
thinking,
saying.
fuck.
This
I'm gonna
creature...
burn the entire forest to the ground.
This creature is called a death tyrant.
Fuck.
Ooh.
don't like that name.
Does anyone know Dimension Door to get us out of here?
What you know is that, as they did when they were beholders, death tyrants lord their power over other creatures. Moreover, a beholder's ability to quash magical energy with the central eye gives way to a more sinister power in a death tyrant, which can transform former slaves and enemies into undead servants. And as the mists are thickening around you do start to hear, you didn't really hear it before, but you're starting to tune into it. You hear a low moaning.
Okay, before all of that...
Go ahead.
Can I do something as soon as I hear the moaning?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull out my bag of tricks and throw one of the little balls inside, like within, right next to me, which will summon a giant rat.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
He's the giant rat that makes all the rules.
That's like the worst thing I could have spawned from this thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it will basically.
On a second beholder.
My God, this thing sucks. Basically, yeah, I can command it with my bonus action to attack things. So.
Okay.
Nice.
I just want to make sure we're ready.
Okay. But you start to hear this low moaning all over, and it's not just coming from one direction. It's coming from all around you. Every single direction.
Okay, so I want to relay to the party now that right before we unpetrified you guys, I saw something move behind the tree lines, and I fired an arrow at it, and I hit it in the eye, but the arrow turned to stone.
I thought you hit the holder and it just broke.
Did you run into any other statues?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
I got some bad news. I got some bad news about what that moaning might be.
Uh-oh.
I understand.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm putting 2 and 2 together right now.
Yeah.
Which way were the other statues?
I'll send the rat out first.
Back this way. I point to the direction.
I'm gonna send my rat like a little scout to move like right. Well, it's not during combat, but I'll have him move like right here.
Okay.
He's gonna like watch that direction.
Okay. Your rat doesn't seem to see anything coming from this direction. However, as you do start to hear the moaning, you do start to see through the mist. There are many figures starting to shamble towards you.
Oh my God!
You are. Yeah,
is it more than 3?
It is much more than 3. You are starting to see them shamble out of the mist. They outnumber you.
I suggest you run
by a lot.
I have a cunning plan. Can we run away?
I have 2 more of these little balls I can use.
I'm just gonna take a sip from my tankard.
I think we may have to do a tactical retreat.
Yeah.
Yes.
You 3 people or new people. Where the fuck did you guys come from? And is there anything dead in that general vicinity?
Just 3 statues, but your cat seems to know the way around. I mean, we got lost, and the cat still let us here.
Cat? Oh fuck, your cat's alive still.
I like.
How old is your fucking cat?
Well, don't
holy.
Yeah, I kind of hold Momiji in front of me, and I'm like, Momiji, you guided these people towards us. Can you guide us back to where you found them?
Okay. The Momiji kind of looks at you, and he looks around, and he, lets out a meow, and then he looks in one direction and kind of confusedly goes, meow. And he looks another one and goes...
Has the fog closed back in?
The fog has closed back in.
Well, shit.
What if we just, blindly scream and run away?
Okay.
No, we have to stay... we gotta do this more tactically.
We'll scream and run together as a group.
Hey, look, I've done one tactical thing today, or at least within this last century. I might not be the best choice for picking something tactical. I will hit you with the fucking mirror.
Alright, Goat Guy goes first. We follow behind.
And if he gets in trouble, he'll scream.
Yeah.
Really
Don't worry.
loud.
Got
All
it.
right.
I wonder what it will sound like.
Fucking stream.
Okay.
Never
Do
hear
you wonder?
You kind of quickly, hurriedly follow back the direction that you came, and as you do so,
Say, make sure the rat's up front. I want that expendable pawn to die first.
Yeah. So as you start rushing back in the way that you think that you came, the land is more or less like
Isaac is backwards.
similar, but
I'm looking behind, making sure nothing's I'm keeping watch.
And as you're looking behind, Isaac, I need you to give me a quick perception check.
Oh, want me to?
Okay.
I'll put him back.
What'd you get on your perception check, Isaac?
22.
22. Okay. As you're looking behind you, you can still see shambling figures coming towards you from the mist, and in a quick count, you can count at least a dozen, but there's probably more.
Awesome.
I don't like those odds.
Just awesome.
Can I cast Minor Illusion of the party running the opposite direction?
Like into the monsters?
Or
like towards the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I hit with burning hands?
Can I use prestidigitation to make his decoy?
I think that's a cone.
That's one. Oh, that's not it. Minor illusion. What's a control thing? So what do I do? Cast at will. It's just going to last for 30. Well, 1 minute. It'll last for a whole 1 minute.
A whole awesome. 1 minute. Well, that might be 1 minute good. Well enough.
I will also need people to direct me, as if I get distracted or whatever, it will disappear.
So you are sending them, just so that I recall, like kind of this way towards this bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you do that, and you do see the illusions get close to the bridge, and as they do, you rouse. You can kind of see just on the edge of the mist. It looks like they are almost immediately swarmed by probably about 8 to 9 figures. They just all kind of swarm on the illusions. And David, you very quickly feel your illusions go down.
Okay, I think we should keep running.
Yeah.
Follow the rat.
Okay.
Follow the rat.
Follow the rat while the things are busy.
I am still gonna walk backwards just in case I need to cast Burning Hands on 30 things.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys round the bend and get back to a point where it looks a little bit more familiar, there are two bridges. You do break through the mist, and you actually start to see there are a number of zombies in the deep muck starting to try and walk their way across. And they are back the way that you came. And as you do look across the muck, just on kind of the edge of your vision, you do see again a lot of these figures as you are running this direction. The direction that you came appears to have so many of these creatures.
So many.
Just swarming across. There's probably around, like in terms of the ones that you can see at least 4 starting to step into the muck and shamble their way across. And, the muck's slowing them down, so it's going to take them a little while. None of them seem intelligent enough to use the bridge.
Is the muck flammable?
That's good, at least.
The muck is just muck. It's just very thick. Like where all these.
Yeah, I know that Pokemon.
Yeah, do you know how to draw it?
Yeah. Pile of goo.
Rough.
I saw that Mime Junior.
But all of these...
he was great.
All these areas where it's dark blue, the muck is very thick. And it's basically extremely difficult terrain.
Okay, so I feel like there's a certain direction that we should probably go. And that's further in.
About to say, send the rat first, follow behind the rat. If the rat dies, we come up with a new plan.
I agree.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we take these guys and have a last stand at the bridges.
Only out, put through.
I prefer not to have a last stand.
Look, we'll
I
buy.
would have a
not
last
to get
stand.
fucking.
I'll buy you whatever alcohol you want. Just run with us.
Look, I've had one last stand in the last 100 years. I'd rather not have another one today.
Yeah.
Just gonna be like fucking 2 kegs of honey mead, and you got it. And I'm just gonna
All right,
start.
all right,
running.
deal.
All right.
We
So,
won't remember this when we get to the pub.
so you guys are taking this bridge, I'm guessing then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
You phony bastard.
as you do step
You're gonna
across,
die
there
on
are a couple of zombies in your way, but not as many. I'm gonna quickly have everybody roll initiative in case we do have to enter into combat.
Dang it! I remembered something that my other D&D character has. This one doesn't have that, and I'm mad about it.
10.
I got 20.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
You guys, 14.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa, sorry. I'll stop typing.
I'll stop typing.
16.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Momiji
17.
shares my
Sorry.
initiative, by the way.
You
Yeah,
go
I don't-
ahead.
17.
That's all yours, friend.
I'm drunk.
If somebody
I'm
could start typing up the initiative, I would appreciate it because I have to call a few other things up here.
Do you think
Sure.
alcohol
everybody-
poisoning would
Can you
last
say your
100
name?
years?
You got.
No.
If you're
Probably.
basically time stopped, yeah, probably.
No, you
Right,
wake
what
up
did you get?
sober.
Whoa.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look
Doesn't work
around
for typing at the
completely
same
like
time.
detoxed. I'm like, fuck!
No!
God, I've never been sober in my
No.
life.
No! No! They took me to rehab! No!
You actually wake up hungover.
Rehab, I said
Very
no,
nice.
no,
Whoa.
Wait, did we leave? Did we abandon the fox? Where did the fox go?
It wasn't.
I
No, it's
know.
there.
It disappeared or something.
I mean, it technically
Yeah.
has it technically has despawned because I can
Oh.
only have it up for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Citrus Chico.
All right.
Get out of here.
There
And
it
I
is.
used my bonus action because that
Dang it.
rat will be more useful. This thing sucks. The spirit's not very good.
All right. What is
This,
the
I
Fox
fixed
does.
this
Is
because
that
it has
just-
more interesting
Is that
other
just
stuff.
a marble?
Ball. It's a beholder eye.
Do we have all the initiatives out here?
No, I gave up. I forgot everybody's names.
Okay.
Well, it's in the notes thing.
That's
I added
awesome.
mine there to
Okay.
the slide.
What?
Hold on.
There's a notes thing?
Oh shit! How do you use the notes then?
Yeah.
Somebody-
on
Bottom
somebody's
right.
been- Somebody's been typing.
Oh,
I don't know who.
I just did my
You-
own.
Yeah,
I
just
can't
did my
see
own.
those, by the way. I don't know why.
You can't see the marbles?
I can see 2 of them.
what are the marbles?
I was
We're
on
just
the
gonna-
bridge.
I see the
around
marbles.
ball bearings.
I'm gonna burn them.
No, just delete
They're
them.
not
I can't
real.
see them.
I think we're just fucking around.
That's half my spells, by the way. I hope everyone's ready for fire.
Can
Oh, nice.
everyone
Okay.
just delete the marbles, please?
I like fire.
They're gone.
They're not gone for me.
Delete the
Hold on.
marbles.
I'll be right back.
Okay, hold on. I got all the marbles. There we go.
So with a beholder. So I want you to know that I have a copy of the monster manual.
Uh-huh.
I call it the Nightmare Handbook,
The nightmare.
and I flipped through it many times, just kind of exploring what monsters are in there, and the fucking Death Tyrant was on my list of I hope I never fight this.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Welcome to your first one shot.
I have played many D&D campaigns, and only like one other time has a monster from that list shown up.
Yeah, welcome to fucking Zai as your DM.
Why do you hate me?
His goal is to kill us, and I refuse to believe
Hey,
otherwise.
I did start this by telling Rouse that one-shot adventures are very expendable. No.
Yeah. He basically told me that I
Dare
was gonna
you.
die.
Bruh.
My character.
So what's?
is
Hold on. What's the?
treasured.
I had to walk away from my computer for a second. What's the chip of 100?
It's
Nothing.
just a tip. Somebody
Just
just
a
put
chip.
it here.
Okay, so
Okay.
are we
Where I
waiting
get-
on...
Oh, someone's just being an ass.
Is there just... Yeah, there's just 5 of you, right? Okay, so we're good.
Yeah. we're good.
Okay, Cactus, I need you to add me a question mark at 19.
No,
And another question mark at 12. And can we put Isaac at his proper spot in the initiative so it's in order? Thank you.
Oh, I just wrote it in.
Cactus has got me. He knows what's what.
I could do it too, but we can't type at the same time. Otherwise, it gets fucky.
Otherwise, bad things happen.
Yeah, it gets real bad.
What's your problem?
Alrighty.
Playing keep ups with my die.
Nice. Okay, so initiative is locked in. Now, I'm gonna give you guys some options. I would like you guys to all give me what I call a battlefield insight check. So everybody roll insight, please.
Okay, hit the wrong button.
7.
19 insight plus 3. It's a 22.
12.
18.
Okay. So anybody who rolled above 15, you would realize that going forward, it looks like the masses are not as thick and horrible as the ones that were behind you. So
Mimiko would relay this information.
With proper, pathing and being dexterous, you can likely avoid some combat here. Those of you who rolled a little bit lower, you may feel a little bit panicked and a little bit smothered. So if an opportunity presents itself where you find yourself too close to an enemy, you may enter into combat.
Okay.
So if it was who rolled lower than 15?
Me.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, so Poe and Isaac. If you feel that if an enemy gets within 10 feet of you, you're gonna engage.
Got it.
All right. You feel
can I shout something before everything kicks off, or can I?
Yeah, you
or
can.
Are we? I scream out really loudly. There's less shit in front of us.
Yeah, Mimiko would also announce her perception as well.
Okay.
Someone said fire to the bridge, and we keep running.
Epic idea.
Well, they can just walk in the mud.
But that will
it is slower
down.
though. So.
Yeah, but the bridge is faster, so burn the bridge and
burn bridges. My mother taught me never to burn bridges, but burn that bridge.
Burn the bridge.
Does somebody have an ability to burn a bridge?
I guess I could. All the fire spells.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't we conveniently?
Want me to waste a spell slot here?
No, this guy conveniently right here.
I'm gonna throw a jar of oil.
True.
A jar of oil.
In this case, it's gonna be moonshine.
Okay.
On the bridge.
Yep.
God damn.
This is a good use of the token.
Right here.
That's a big. That's actually that's how big the base is.
Puck.
Okay.
And then I guess.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Yeah, I guess I'm using. I'll cast Burning Hands at first level on that.
Oh wait! You do not. You want to touch the burning thing?
Yeah, fireball.
Well, Burning Hands is actually a ranged
Burning
spell.
Hands is a range. It's not actually.
Yeah, it's kind of misleading. Yeah.
I have a tinderbox.
I also don't. I cannot learn Fireball. It's the only fire spell I do not have access
to. Fireball.
That was in the playtest for the Wildfire Druid, and they removed it because it was too powerful.
Yeah, I also don't think I have Firebolt either as a cantrip.
Oh, that's a shame. But...
Okay, so I have a tinderbox, so you can save a spell slot.
Okay, so just so you guys are aware, a tinderbox is not it's not like you just pull out a lighter and light it. It's like you do have to sit there and rub sticks together and yeah. It's like you're flint and stealing. That's gonna take a little bit more time than just shooting it with a fire spell. You guys are all at level 4. You're all
1 minute, by the way.
Yeah.
Use a flint and steel.
Yeah. So at level 4, you're all seasoned enough adventurers to know that would take about a minute. So
yeah, you don't have a minute.
You know that in this scenario, you all have enough survival instincts that burning hands is the better way to go.
Okay.
And so if you lose out your burning hands,
a long rest.
Isaac, you fire out your burning hands, and easy enough, it catches the moonshine, and the bridge lights ablaze.
It goes
woo, nice.
And and as it does that, a few of those zombies are starting to shamble out of the muck on the other side of the river, and a few more wander into
God.
view.
Can you not with that?
I
don't like this. There's too many.
Where you were on the other side of the river, you can see some start to enter into the river on this side.
Like spawning in.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And you can just start to hear them sloshing into the water and starting to shamble towards you. You guys.
Question. I have a question. How far is 60 feet away?
60 feet. So
each square is 5 feet.
Each square is 5. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
60 feet is.
I only ask. Because I have Secret Flame, which works within 60 feet.
This square is 60 feet behind me.
A flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed to start there, or take 1 fuck it, I'll hold off for a minute. I'll hold off on using it in case we get cornered.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many spells I get.
Just use my spells. I'll just use my spell slot.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys continue on, I need you. So you're running further. Your rat is kind of able to call out that there's 3 here, but if we're fast, we can get through.
Oh, if there's one thing I am, it's fast.
Okay, so then what I need is
everyone's dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity checks to get through this section without engaging these 3.
Dex +5. Where's my die? There.
These would be dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go?
17.
Where did it go?
7.
Oh, I rolled it and it went into oblivion.
I've rolled a 7.
Oh, here, sorry,
I'm
Kat.
so
Sometimes
sorry.
it gets if it gets caught on the fog ward, it'll just disappear. Which is why I always recommend rolling at the edge of the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
14,
I need.
That's a 19.
19. Okay. Who rolled above a 12?
Me.
Has anybody rolled below a 12?
Me. I rolled a 7.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay. So
I'm so sorry to hear that.
As the rest of you carry forward and you continue, you make it through these zombies easily. You come to a field of, not a field, but like it's kind of like a
thrash of brambles.
A thrash of brambles, and they are very sharp. And they.
Ouchie.
Your rat kind of weasels his way through, and he yells out, "There is a bridge! There is a bridge past these back to you, Isaac." But Isaac, you got a little bit too close to one of the zombies, and you're engaging it in combat.
I believe in you, friend.
And you're panicked a little bit as some of the other ones kind of start to. You feel yourself being kind of enclosed upon.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do these zombies look like regular people, or they look like soldiers? Like, do they have armor, weapons, or anything? Or they just?
You know what? Give me another battlefield assessment. Use your bonus action to roll an insight check, or I guess right in this case maybe a perception or. You can give me insight or perception, either one.
You zoom in really close, you can count their polygons.
It's a 19 insight.
19. These all appear to be like a lot of their clothes are like torn, damaged, but none of them seem to be wearing armor. They all seem to be like cloth clothes, maybe stuff that you would commonly see a peasant wear.
So a nearby village.
Basically, and you will recall, like as you're thinking about it, typically when a beholder becomes a death tyrant, it's not uncommon for them to terrorize nearby villages and force force the peasantry into servitude and turn them into their armies of the dead. So in this case, you can kind of put two and two together that perhaps over the last several years, this thing has had the ability to go to a few different,
It's just 100
outlying villages or settlements here and there that aren't like mainstay villages like or towns like Twerok or Aldenquay, but the odd hamlet here and there, and it's probably accumulated those peasantry into its army of the dead. Over many years. But the rat does indicate that through the brambles there is a way forward.
The rat?
It indicates this to Isaac, who is unfortunately otherwise engaged. But as you guys kind of reach this thrash of brambles and start to assess what's going on, you do see a few more figures shamble down from the other direction that you were considering going. However, it does appear that you have one path forward, and that is through the brambles.
Okay.
Great.
So Isaac, let's go do a quick combat. Quick turn combat. Your initiative is higher than the zombies. What would you do once you get kind of within range? It does take like an opportunity swing at you. Holy fuck!
What?
Is that a bad holy fuck or a good holy fuck?
I don't know. How many people are tuned into stream?
What happened?
Because I keep my camera rolls on camera here.
What did you do? What happened?
I got a nat 20. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Man, first.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
First dice roll that I get. All right.
Yeah, nice. I don't normally get to stream with you, but this was nice, even though it was short.
Yeah, it's a very nice game that he invited me to kill my character off in like the first combat.
Your character is cool.
You do take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the zombie just fucking cuts you off and hammers both of its arms into your being. What?
What do you mean,
I want to use silvery barbs.
Oh, shit! Okay. What does silvery barbs do again? Makes me reroll?
You have to re-roll a d20 and use the lower roll.
Alright, here we go.
And then I choose a different creature to give
advantage
to.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it to you.
It is a very powerful spell.
I got an 18 still to hit.
Well, you hit. That's a hit.
Alright.
Well, at least it wasn't a crit. Like.
Yeah, so now you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage instead of 12.
Alright, well,
yeah.
I'm still
Anything
alive.
is better than a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Who's you?
Friggin...
Isaac?
Yeah.
3 says, of course, the Fire Emblem streamer gets a crit immediately.
Yeah, of course. The 1% crit hit me. Fucking A.
Nice.
Right, I'm gonna attack back, since I still have Shillelagh, my weapon's still magical.
Yeah.
14.
14, that will hit.
So that is a D8.
There you go. He's very well balanced.
11 points of damage.
11 points. All right, yeah, the zombie takes the 11 points, and it is still kicking.
God damn it. Wait, damn it.
Damn it.
All right, back to the main party. You guys are in front of the thrush of brambles. You can see that there are some zombies that are in the brambles, but they are almost like immobile. Like they've been stuck in there, like it's dug into their skin. They're not able to move out, and they're just kind of reaching and like moaning.
They're kind of
and,
fucked, yeah.
They're just like,
oh shit.
Well, get fucked.
Do we know that our friend is in?
Yeah, the 5 of you would be able to notice that your compatriot is in combat. He seemed to get slowed or stopped by a zombie that got a little too close.
Now, since a question here, since I'm like here, would I be able to fire a firebolt to him without hitting anyone else?
To the one that's attacking him?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. With magic,
Bro, same brain.
I
Oh, is it like magic missile?
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna be like, it'll hit this guy before it hits that guy. It's like you can probably angle it out a way that it's gonna hit the target you want.
It's got a range of 120, so I think it's gonna hit.
I believe in old. I don't know if this
Underhand.
is a 5e thing, but if you were firing through somebody, again, don't know if 5e has this rule.
Won't fall off anymore.
Anything in front of it, ally or enemy, I think has to make a dex save.
I
and
will
if they
happily
fail,
say
they'll get hit with that, but I don't actually know if 5e has this rule. This could be a 3rd edition thing that I just remember.
This comes down to a GM decision.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna nitpick on line of sight. As long as it's in range, go for it.
He'd rather
Okay. Roll.
I don't think you have to roll an attack roll for firebolt. I think it's just damage.
No, you do. It's a roll to hit.
It's a DC thing.
Oh, it's down. I'm rolling damage. Fuck. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. What I roll for? Give me a sec. I apologize. Once again, don't really play D&D. So cast at will.
Yep. That's fine. So you just rolled a hit. So it's a spell casting attack, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Motherfucking 20.
Ooh, man! People are rolling fucking crits left, right, and center. Let's go.
Thank you. And damage 2. Fuck.
Your mic isn't coming through.
2. Wait, that's
Me?
2 on your crit?
No, I'm yelling at Cactus.
No, it's 2 on my damage. So I crit hit it, but my damage is only 2.
So you rolled
for
2
D10. No, as in I crit the roll to
there
hit
you
it.
are.
Yeah.
But my damage was 2.
So you rolled 2 D10s and got a 1 on both?
No, so it says I'm literally using D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
I rolled for the attack,
Yes.
which I got 20.
Yeah.
Then I rolled for damage, which I got 2 on.
Which means you rolled a 1 and it doubled it.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. So 2
damage.
I did more damage hitting
it. Wait. So if I get a crit, it doubles.
Yes.
Yeah,
it doubles.
double damage.
In which case I got 4.
No.
No, you
on
rolled 1.
D&D Beyond, it would
You rolled a
auto-calc it
1.
for you.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Okay. For reference,
David,
I'm literally
using
pressing
D&D Beyond too.
things individually, and I'm reading the dice when it rolls, and it tells me the individual roll. It's not rolling the full thing.
Yeah.
For
So
me.
when you're
So
attacking,
nothing's getting stacked.
Hold on. When you're attacking in D&D Beyond, you're clicking the 1d6 plus 4 button thing in your attack list. It automatically rolls that for you, right? But if you crit, it's automatically doubling your roll for you. So if it popped up saying 2, that is 2 as it's already been doubled.
Yeah.
Wait,
D&D
okay.
Beyond does that
So
for you.
I have to roll,
it recalculates it.
So what I'm reading, I just rolled again. I'm just going to send a screenshot so I'm not talking on my arse. I press 2 things individually.
Yeah.
Right? And where's the facts of the chat? So I apologize to every single person watching this as I yeah.
No,
so I had to click both things individually. This is not the roll I did. This is me doing it again.
Yeah.
So that's the fact. So I got to hit. Then I rolled damage. So the hit came up as 20. Then the hit, and then that rolls.
See how that says firebolt damage 1d10. So when you hit firebolt to hit 20, that would have said 2d10.
No, it didn't. Because these are rolling individually, and the things are just left there.
Yeah, I know.
Clear.
So the crit status is affected to your character. So once you roll a crit to hit, the damage automatically gets calculated as a crit. Because I use this too.
Well, in that case, I got 2.
Which really sucks.
That's what we were saying. You rolled a
Yeah.
1,
So
fuck. Either way, okay. I apologize for derailing this for 2 minutes.
No, it's okay.
I got 2.
Okay.
But also and this is up to each individual player. And I know D&D Beyond auto-calcs it with just doubling whatever you roll. I'm much more in favor of the method of you can roll 2 D10s and then just take the results of both. You can still have the odds of getting a 2.
Would you like me to roll the D10 again?
that's kind of what I'm saying is like you can choose to do it either way. You can either roll the damage dice once and double it, or you can roll two times the damage dice.
Okay,
I know crits
I got
suck.
7.
Okay,
let's just mulligan this.
We'll
you roll a
mulligan
d10 bottom left corner on D&D Beyond, and
Yeah.
then whatever that comes up.
So we'll take the 7, and you crank the zombie with the firebolt. It's still alive. It's still alive. And
I'm just happy I helped.
And that for the rest of you that like you guys are kind of a little bit more aware of your battlefield. Rouse put a pretty good hit into the zombie, or Isaac put a pretty good hit into the zombie, and David just put a pretty good hit into the zombie. And it's still alive.
That's not good.
Which means with the amount that you are facing down, you know that
I'm sick of fucking immortal combat.
You do not want to get stopped here.
Hey, Rise, buddy, do you want to start running past the really shit drawing? If you can.
Hey, it's a good drawing. It's good.
Get over here.
Okay. So, for the 5 of you that are at the thing there, so David kind of took his turn to throw a firebolt. For the other 4 of you, what do you want to do? How would you traverse this thrush of brambles?
Can I draw my katana and try to like splash them out the way? To kind of make a path, I guess.
Sure, yeah. So give me.
Are they flammable?
Why are we rushing the brambles?
It's the only way to go.
You have more zombies coming down from the other direction.
Can't we just jump over the freaking creek down here?
Okay, so hold
All
on.
these zombies over there.
So Shade, you're like, yeah, I think we should go that direction. And as you get closer to that direction, you do see that there are several mud-stuck zombies that are slowly kind of shambling their way out of the river.
All right.
I feel God wants us to go a certain direction.
I think God wants me dead.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
There is a certain amount of railroading that has to happen in a one shot. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. What do you mean it's not open-ended?
Fuck up.
I mean, it's only one session to do shit in.
Yeah.
What?
Everybody plays with Zai normally. Does he always try to kill you guys this easily?
Yeah.
It's Zai. What do you think?
So
okay,
yeah.
He actually died before already.
So
Scape
kind of looks towards the south, or the direction he thought that you could escape over the river, and he sees that there are a multitude of shambling figures trying to push their way through the muck. Mimiko is starting to drag out their katana and starting to slash. Poe and Fren, what is your
katana
tactic
gets off
here?
light, by the way.
Nice.
Well, fuck it.
What's brambles again?
It's like thorny vines.
Thorny vines. Like you'd be trying to crawl through a bunch of thorny vines that'll catch on your clothes and
scratch
you. Do we take damage every 5 feet?
Pretty much.
You know what? That's a really great idea.
I can fly.
Oh,
How about no?
Why did you say something?
I'm gonna come back. I'm just be like that was bad, very bad.
bad.
All right. So, but yeah, Poe, Fren, what are you doing? Mimiko's getting ready to cut some of these things down. Mimiko, while they're deciding, you can give me 2 damage attacks. Two attack rolls, just to see how.
Can I see any like rocks in there or something that like we could like climb on? That's not like brambles. There's no like open spots. It's just brambles. Like, what is there anything?
18. My weapons are a little OP. I get an 18 plus 5.
Nice. So easily enough, Mimiko, you are able to slice through like the first 10 feet of brambles and thrush.
Second roll.
So you're able to get to kind of here.
Yeah.
And then you're able with the 2 to get to here. So you're able to kind of slash a path.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna toggle on your revealer. Hold on. Field Fog of War. So you're able to kind of.
Oh, hey, look, another zombie.
Yeah, these ones are stuck.
Yeah,
in the
they're kind of
brambles.
stuck in the brambles. Yeah.
But as you kind of cut through a little bit, you can see like the edge of a bridge that the rat was mentioned to, and the rat has kind of crawled its way over there through the brambles. Friend and Poe, what's your plan here?
I'm gonna yell at everybody to follow Mimiko.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run up behind.
She would call for you to follow me, to follow her as well.
Okay.
All right. Friend, how would you do this?
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. Hold on, I'm gonna open up. Cause I actually changed my mind.
I should look up to see if that rat despawns if I die, because no reason.
Probably. That's how summons and familiars.
Archibald, you would still have movement, so if you want, I'll move you in there. Shade, you move down to look and move back up, so you'd be like kind of just at the end.
I got like 55 feet movement.
Nope.
speed.
If I die, it actually stays.
I get 45 base and another plus 10 from Mirthful.
Rise ends up role playing as a rat.
Who's the slowest?
I have 40 movement speed, so.
Damn! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm a monk. You get plus 10 to your movement.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Hey, Rose, are you hanging back? Or are you gonna?
No,
I was forced into a combat because I rolled too bad on my dex save, and Zai wants me dead.
Yeah, he got caught.
And I forgot that I could. And I assumed the zombies were killable until Zai seems to make them immortal.
Okay.
So I have an. I was about to say I have an idea.
Go over and grab him and then run with him.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to cast a Long Strider.
Oh.
Nice.
What does that?
So Rouse, you now get an extra 10 feet of movement, and Friend's gonna go, good luck, and run a path.
Awesome. Disengage is a bonus action, right?
Gun Base.
I still have movement speed.
Nice. Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
Go on.
Yeah, disengage. You get the hell out of there.
Okay, and so yeah, Rouse, we're back to you. Archibald, I moved you a little bit forward because despite throwing your firebolt, you'd still have a little bit of movement if you want to kind of catch up with the crowd here.
All right, I am going to. You can disengage with a bonus action, correct?
Only if you're a rogue.
That's your full action.
I can do it because I have things that let me do that.
No.
Only if you're a rogue.
You can only do that as a bonus action if you have something that says you can do that. Otherwise, it does take a full turn.
It is just your action, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I can still disengage and nope.
You get movement though. You can disengage and move, so it's not that bad.
Then I will disengage and move.
Yeah, catch up, bro.
The 40 feet, so it'd be 15.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, does Longstrider ignore difficult terrain?
You can also pass these squares diagonally at 5 feet per square.
Yes, you can.
I think I saw you.
No, it just says increases speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
For an hour.
Yeah, so as far as movement is concerned, yeah, Poe is explaining it correctly. So whether you move diagonally or up or down or left or right.
Yeah, I calculated that when I moved diagonally.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet, so yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move diagonally. That's still fine.
I did that in my. I did.
Okay.
Also.
Sorry.
So, we're going to start going in the turn order here just to keep things kind of flowing smoothly, because I know we kind of did a little bit of in combat, out of combat. So, Mimiko, you're in the lead, and you have the highest initiative. So, is your kind of course of action keep cutting?
Yep.
Is my rat just like getting through the brambles no problem?
Yeah, it's small enough that it's not restricted. So, it's able to get to the bridge, and it's like... and you can kind of hear it like telepathically mutter back to you, Isaac. It's like, oh, you're not really gonna like this, sir, on the other side.
Great.
Or this rat's the MVP.
And
yeah, kind of.
He says, do you like those thrushy brambles that I just came through?
Well,
oh god,
there's more, isn't there?
He says, there's a lot more on this side.
There's a whole fucking Ent army over there.
No.
Alright, guys, I can fly. I'll carry on your memory.
Thanks.
Okay.
My memory was forgotten 100 years ago.
Mimiko, give me 2 more slashes at the thrush here. See if you can carve your way 20 feet further.
You got it, Captain. Whee!
Are you ready, kids?
That's a 9.
Oh.
9. You kind of you do a bit of a slash. You get a few, but you're not as strong on your swing as you were on the first 2. So you kind of get it lodged in one of the.
And I got another 18 plus 5. So.
All right. Dang. So you get lodged, but you're able to quickly yank it out and do another swing and clear another 10 feet. So you only move 10 feet this time.
So we're like here.
Yep. And Fren, it's back to you.
Yeah.
Buddy old pal.
All right. Yeah, just gonna keep fucking going.
And with the lack of Isaac, the closest zombies start looking at you like the closest snack.
I just knocked you over, my bad.
Just knock me out.
Do I not have auto raise on? Oh, this one does not have auto raise. Okay, sorry, just barges past you. You guys can occupy the same tile as me because I am small.
And are you flying?
Yeah, of course I'm flying. What the fuck else do you think I'm doing? You think I'm gonna walk?
Yeah.
At my 10 feet per minute?
How tall is Fred, by the way?
I am a foot.
He's literally like 12 inches tall.
You're a foot.
He's a literal pixie. Okay.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I guess I can dash, and that'll be my action.
Yeah, there you go.
What's dashing? Is that double?
It's another one of your movement, basically.
15, 20. You know what? I'm gonna fly over the bramble here.
Better not fall.
Zai, I'm not saying you've gone a bit mad with the zombies, but
I wanted to present you with a zombie apocalypse kind of situation.
With a nightmare?
Yeah, a compelling adventure.
I always wanted one of those. We don't get any of the luxuries of like cool guns or trucks or anything.
Zai looked at 2 of Horrors and was like, "No, that seems a little too easy."
Cool. So
Strahd is waiting for us to send his brambles.
So Friends does his movement. Now it's the quadruple question marks turn.
I don't like the quad question marks.
Shade.
This isn't
Shade.
This is the last for you.
Can you roll me a d10?
Why me?
Don't do it.
Yeah. Oh no, don't do it.
Whatever you're doing, don't do it.
No, I'll do it.
It's a good thing, then do it.
I'll do it. It's a random effect. It's an 8.
Freaking D6.
An 8?
Incoming.
Oh boy. Okay. So, a spectral eye opens in the air, 50 feet.
Oh, fucking yay!
50 feet above you. And you kind of see this dark red spectral eye kind of like lurch forward and then start to twitch around, and it locks in on your party. Roll me a d6, David.
Motherfucker. Okay, one sec.
We're all going to die here, and then it's going to turn out
5.
like this is going to wake up. It's like, it was all a dream.
It was all a dream. Friend had a really bad dream.
Mimiko, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Yay. I got a nat 20.
Nice. So, you see as the eye kind of shoots a beam directly at Mimiko, but Mimiko is so agile and graceful that she is able to quickly dance out of the way. So you dance back 5 feet to get out of the way as the beam hits the ground where you were standing, and a lot of the shrouds of brambles and things that were on the ground turn to stone.
They hurt even more.
It tried to hit you with a petrification ray.
No.
I think, did I see that turning to stone?
You see the ground? Yeah, you guys are all close enough that you kind of see whatever that beam touched turn to stone.
Just casually getting that mirror out my spare hand.
He's just like...
Yeah.
In fact, kind of just holding it over my head like a shield.
We're all gonna die.
All right. Archibald,
get that? I want
speaking of, it's your turn.
Can we see this thing that just shot those?
Yeah,
No.
there's still just kind of a
It's his
spectral eye
eyeball.
like hovering in the air there. It's not.
How far?
It's not. It's about 50 feet above you.
Like directly above us, or
Yes, like it's basically opened up, like as if it was kind of just in the mist. It, like the eyeball kind of opened up and it kind of like jolted all around and like kind of just beamed in on you. There's just an eye. There's no
throw a
body.
dagger at it or something.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
24 to hit.
Yeah, easily done. Roll to hit or roll your damage.
you're pissed it off.
9 damage.
Yippee!
Okay, so you loose the dagger and it goes flying up into the sky and it strikes true and it goes straight through the eye, and you kind of see the eye fade away into the mist.
Ha, take that.
I don't know if that's better.
He falls back down and
I
hits
am,
one.
I am keeping the mirror above me pointed upwards,
Mhm.
like a shield.
Smart.
All right. Okay. Archibald, it is your turn. How do you want to proceed here?
I would like to proceed this way.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. This is clear terrain, so you can get up to here. There's cat's cleared this far out if you want to move all the way up, like your maximum movement as far as you can.
Well, no, no. I'll stay. Why is everyone moving me? Okay.
Sorry.
Wait.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll stay. I'll stay behind Kat since she's swinging the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm swinging a katana around.
All right, Isaac,
Like a weed whacker.
you're up.
Yeah.
Well, part of me wants to light the entire brambles on fire, but that might
Well,
be...
you're kind
Not
of in
while we're in
them.
the middle of it.
Yeah, we're in.
No, you cut
That's a
through
good idea.
some of them. We'll be fine.
No,
Yeah,
listen,
there's like pieces of them
wait-
on the ground.
Wait
that
until
will catch
we're on the
fire.
other side of
Wait
the
until we
bridge,
hit the
then burn
bridge.
all this
Listen,
shit.
I'm fine, so I'm
Yeah.
okay.
And you guys were like,
Sure.
Zai, why have you thrown so many things at us? And I love hearing the
I
panic
accidentally
in all of
clip
your
a wing with
voices.
my katana.
I'm
That's
gonna
me
be right
The,
here. I'm gonna
the
go right
ideas
here.
are flowing and the panic is setting in, and this is what I strive for in D&D.
I mean,
You're a
my
strong
plan
man.
was to kill everyone with fire, and I think that could have
You're a
worked.
bad person.
Don't be Zai. Be
You
better
need
than
therapy.
Zai.
No, I gotta stoop to that level.
All right.
No.
So you just
I
moving
stick to the
up.
brambles. I've got like an R left.
Isaac, you're just moving. You're just moving up.
Yep.
Okay. Escape.
Yes.
What do escape?
Go, man.
What do the scape do? What does the
Hello.
dope
I think
do?
he
You might have
moved.
stepped
Oh,
away.
Okay.
sorry. My
Go,
turn.
you're
go.
right.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
it's
your
your
turn.
turn.
I can't walk past you people, right?
Yeah, you can. You
You
can
just
move through us. We're allies.
you just have to go through the brambles.
Just
No,
shove your way
it's,
through
it's
everyone.
cleared out because like
Yeah,
I was here.
Yeah, the square that you have cleared out is clear.
Okay, so I'm gonna run here and then I'm gonna jump to the bridge.
Okay.
Damn.
Give me
The fault for all the-
what's your strength actually?
19.
Hey, Gale can jump across a chasm when the code is broken.
Shut up. That happened
Because I'm
one
hold
time.
on.
Oh, it is.
Because I'm a goat.
Uh-huh.
I'm a satyr. I can. Where is it? Mirthful leaps. When I make a jump, I can roll a d8 and add the result and add that as a number of feet to cover.
Okay. So I believe you can jump a distance equal
Oh,
to
8.
8. Nice. Okay. So how does hold
Long
on.
jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up your strength score.
Yeah. So for you it'd be 19 plus
19 plus 8, so
So
that's
you-
27 feet.
Yeah, so you'd be able to actually basically land right on the bridge where you want to.
Great.
He cracks through the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like, bye.
Actually, give me a dex saving throw. This bridge is rather old.
I'm gonna land near the edge.
No.
Sorry.
You rolled your 27 feet and you got your 27 feet.
20 on the deck save.
So many feet.
You're able to, you kind of land on the bridge.
Dirty
And-
20 on the deck save.
Yep. And you're able to kind of land solidly and recover. Thank you for the follow, Terrier Terror. Congrats on the front page. On the front page.
Oh, are you on the front page of D&D?
I have no idea. Are you asking about my channel trailer? Because that was funny. I don't know what you mean by congrats on the front page, but thank you. Okay. Continuing on. Escape is done. Okay. The zombies go. So the zombies are just gonna kind of close in a little bit more.
Uh-oh.
They're just,
you don't want to eat my brains? They're very small.
They're just kind of shambling.
Not sustenance.
Closer and closer.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Look, we're just gonna die.
You got top Canadian TNT.
That's it. You are the #1 Canadian D&D streamer right now.
Wait, I am. That's actually.
Oh my god,
that's
so
cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Really?
That's actually kind of cool. Thank you. That's
awesome.
The only one in all of Canada.
I'm the only one in all of Canada streaming D&D. Yeah, we're on the front page, guys. Thanks for letting us know, Terrier Terror.
Oh shit.
That's really amazing.
That's actually really cool.
Awesome.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, well, it's very impressive when you're the only one.
Give yourself more credit.
But I hope everybody's having a good time. Regardless, okay. So the zombies all start to kind of shamble in. The ones in the muck kind of try and start to shamble up and over. But you guys do kind of feel that the noose is tightening. They are they are just kind of all. I'm just gonna,
Well, the good news is that we're mostly surrounded by brambles.
Yeah. So say
have to get through.
Worst case scenario, fire.
They also have to get through the brambles.
How does throwing work in D&D?
You have to pass a strength check and then throw a person if you're trying to throw a person.
Yeah, like throwing a person. But how far do you throw them? Is it based on strength as well?
It's also based on strength as well.
There's a fucking table for
There's
it.
definitely a throw.
I remember that table.
Yeah. Okay. Poe, you're last in the initiative order. What are you doing? You see the zombies start to kind of converge.
Oh, push, drag, left. Got it.
Let's see here. Well,
Operation Get the Fuck Out.
Should've picked better spells.
I guess I'll stay close behind. But I'm gonna move. Am I gonna hit anybody? No. I'm gonna just like move over here a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember. Do tabaxis have like a jumping thing? Could you try and do a leap?
I think so.
I probably do.
Please remember that I'm a wizard and I'm pretty sure if I jump my knees will stop.
How old was Archibald before he got petrified?
In his 40s.
Oh, okay.
Momiji could make the jump.
So,
bro, he's ancient.
He's ancient. His fucking knees are creaking.
After 30, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
My knees are actually good right now. I'm kind of worried about that.
Okay.
Ang took away my bending.
Stop.
Wow. Wasn't ready for a Legend of Korra reference.
All right.
That was crazy.
We're going back to the top
That's
of the turn order. Mimiko?
Yep. I will also be right back.
Okay, no problem. Mimiko, you want to keep slashing?
I have a two-step plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up. Oh, sorry, Fox. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
And continue slashing, but at the same time, I should probably detach.
The cat?
Momiji. I don't know how to do that.
Just fine. Just we'll just say he's detached.
Yeah. Because he can jump 40 feet.
Oh.
So that should put him.
Here, you know what? I have another Momiji I can just throw in.
Yeah. So I can command him to jump over there.
Unlink?
I don't know, because I use the attach tool in combine.
Oh.
Can't just put another Mimiko in there as well.
Did you do attach or combine?
I did attach.
You did attach? Okay.
Yeah.
We are now fused together.
Yeah.
Where's your cat?
He's on me.
He's fused to
physically.
Mimiko.
Attached to my arm.
And
he kept falling off.
And Fren, it's your turn now. Are you just gonna flutter across?
Oh,
sorry, you're gonna slash too, right? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. So do a couple of D20 slash attacks for me, Kat. We'll see if you can get through some more of the thrush.
That's a 15.
15? That'll do. So you're able to cut through another 10 feet of it.
Okay.
And now you've only got 5 feet left.
And that's a 19 plus 5.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay, so you are able to clear a path to the bridge for your compatriots.
Cool.
Yay! I won't be left to
and I
die.
are sharing a square again.
Yes.
There's like 3 of him now.
Okay.
I won't die, maybe.
All right, Fren. So let me see, 5, 10, 20. Actually, Mimiko, you can get to like the other side of the bridge and kind of assess the next bit of the situation with your full movement if you want. So.
Oh, whoops.
Okay. The rat's gonna just kind of jolt through again and be like, "This one's not as big, guys."
Oh, go, my rat!
Okay.
I will take over as playing for you when I inevitably die.
Can I like see where he went?
Yeah, you can see he kind of just like jolted through the brambles. There is a zombie kind of close to you, like kind of reaching out, but he can't quite get you. He's stuck in the brambles.
Yeah,
pretty
this dude, I'm gonna thunderclap
around him.
This one here.
Thunderclap those
one
cheeks.
next to me.
Yeah, that one close. All right.
Yeah.
All right, thunderclap away.
All right. What do I?
How do you do the arrow thing?
Constitution saving throw must succeed in 14.
Con save. Ooh, pretty sure zombies have higher than 14 con. I rolled a 14, so unless they have a negative con, he passed.
No. Well, I tried.
Let me see. Zombie. Nope, con plus 3. So 17.
20, 30. All right, cool.
Hey, Royce, I got a feeling we're on the wrong side of the river.
I gave him
I feel like
round of
half
applause.
the party ditched us. You want to torch everything and run?
Every pixie for himself.
All right. It is the quadruple question mark's turn.
Oh, hooray! Everyone's favorite character.
I don't like that thing.
I don't like that guy. Fuck that guy.
If it can hear me, I like to say I'm indifferent to it and hope it's having a nice day.
All right.
If it can hear me, I want to join its side.
So,
no, pull his eye.
Okay, so hold on, please. I need to draw a
pull
square.
his eye, yeah.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is it casting?
I'm back.
Great.
Casting.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to roll for the rat, aren't I?
Okay, so every creature in the square, which actually I think is everybody,
is dead.
Hold on, I just want to actually make sure I drew a save.
And then the people who are supposed to be here next week wake up and it was all a bad dream.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you were there.
Sorry.
And you were there.
No,
Scarecrow, you got a brain.
It's not the rat. My apologies. The rat's not gonna have to roll for it. The rat's fine.
Oh, good. The rat is fine.
Oh, good news, guys. The rat's fine.
Yeah, turns out that's actually my character.
See, I was okay when you had just that skinny line.
The whole area that I just drew a square around. All of the brambles and the thrush that you guys are seeing, it all turns into tentacles and eyeballs on the end of them.
I did not sign up for a hentai.
And I need you all to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
19.
Nice.
Oh.
Theo.
Nice.
17.
11.
15.
Oh. Did
I
anybody
got
get
9?
9? Mimiko,
No.
you're the only one that is frightened until
Well, I
the
don't
end
like
of your
hentai,
until
okay?
the end of your next turn.
She doesn't like hentai.
Regardless of your being frightened,
You picked the one Japanese coded character to be freaked out by tentacles. You bastard.
He doesn't like it.
Seen the most of it.
Regardless, all of the terrain you are passing, if you are on the ground, regardless if you're frightened or not, is difficult terrain. Even if it's been cut through.
Great.
Movement speed is.
The last half an hour was useless.
Okay, Archibald.
Hey, I got us here.
You can use your action to dash, which will effectively let you move the 30 feet that you need to move.
Oh, I cut this, by the way.
It's cutting your action economy basically.
Whoa. Thanks, man.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
I have a really dumb plan now.
I believe.
I'm going to sit. Wait. Before I start, what's your really dumb plan, buddy?
Oh, I can only do it to myself, so you go for it.
Fair.
You go first.
Uh-oh.
I have, because I'm looking through my inventory, I have some oil.
Oh!
As I go... How far can I go?
Oil?
We all turn to arson in the end.
Yeah, how far
yeah, you read my character sheet. You should have known that was my solution.
Like, I'm heading this way. How far can I go?
On
difficult terrain without having to use my action.
You can go 15 feet. So 5, 10, 15.
I thought the cut stuff wasn't difficult terrain because we cut through it.
It is now because it's been replaced by tentacles and shit.
Now, yeah.
While I'm walking that way, I leave. Oh, how the fuck did you token? Objects?
Oh, here, I can just copy you one.
Oh, thank you, can you?
Yeah, right there.
Yep, thank you. I leave that oil unclogged, so it's just like, leaking out. Right. Oh, motherfucker, don't roll. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's landing on him, that's why.
That's okay.
Fuck
we'll
it.
just
Yeah, about there. So it's now just a big puddle of oil there. And, shit. Is there anyone approaching me or appearing to be dodgy or violent?
There are zombies trying to push through the tentacles and the eyes, but they seem to be similarly affected.
I will withhold my action for now.
Okay. And what is your held action? So when you hold an action,
firebolt.
Firebolt?
Yes.
So if things get hairy, firebolt the oil.
Firebolt whoever comes near.
Okay. So that's
I was leaving the oil for Royce.
Yeah, and that's how we hold that's how we hold actions. And so with a cantrip it's not as critical, but as a spellcaster and just something to keep in mind if you're a spellcaster holding an action, if you hold a spell, so like if Rouse, let's say, held Burning Hands, for instance, and he said, I'm going to Burning Hands the first enemy that comes within 15 feet of me, and that trigger didn't happen and it came back to his turn, he would lose that spell. So the spell slot would burn and that spell would fizzle. In your case, it's a cantrip, so it's fine. It's not going to cost you anything.
Yeah, cantrips can be cast infinitely.
Yeah. But if you do hold action on a spell as a spellcaster, you do lose that slot. If the trigger doesn't happen.
Okay, so this shit gets back to me. There's no real point in me holding it then.
No, but you can just say, like, if somebody gets within like 10 feet of you,
or the
trigger is, you
yeah. If anyone from this fucker or this fucker or this fucker get close to me, I'll throw.
Okay.
Zombies.
Isaac, you're up, buddy.
Okay. Do I still have cactuses plus 10 to movement?
You do.
Plus 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Still for an hour.
So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey, buddy.
All right, then I'm going to summon my little dude right here with my action.
Okay.
Wait. All right. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to have it use its ability Fiery Teleportation, which allows me to which it can teleport me 15 feet.
Oh. Motherfucker.
So 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to teleport right here, and then anything within 5 feet would take some damage, but there's nothing there, so...
Just tentacles and eyeballs.
There's tentacles.
Yeah, so I'm going to teleport there, and then I'm going to end my turn.
Nice. Okay, Scape.
Turns out this thing is actually useful. I just had to read the sheet again.
So real.
Scape, you're up.
Alright. I'm here. I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use my action to shove the zombie.
Okay.
Nice.
Which I can choose to make it prone or push the target 5 feet away.
Okay.
And they have to contest an athletics or acrobatics check.
They fail.
They just do?
I rolled like a fucking 9.
Alright, so they're
Nice.
prone.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action.
So all you see is like this zombie's like half in the muck, just starting to step out. You knock it prone, and the whole thing just goes parallel into the muck, and you can't see it. It just gets kind of like eaten by the swamp.
He's a bog body now.
You just see like the hands start to like slink into the swamp, like sink into the swamp as it's like
the Terminator. He's got the thumbs up.
It's making that really gross like muck sucking sound as you try and like pull stuff out of it. It's just like.
Okay. Can I go over here and try to hit this guy in the muck too?
Sure.
With the same thing.
Can you do it twice in a turn?
Actions in combat.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you use flurry of blows for
that?
that?
Can I bonus action shove? Is the question.
Well, what did you do the first time? Just regular action shove?
You can do unarmed strike shove as a monk.
I can do an
action.
Yeah, I can do an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just do that.
Okay.
But if I hit them with an unarmed strike,
a fish.
I can attempt to grapple the target as well.
Okay. That's a zombie hand with a thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Bonus action.
For my
unarmed
I thought it was a
strike.
fish.
Yep.
I could see that.
It's amazing.
Did your
11 to hit.
11 to hit. That barely hits.
Does hit though.
It does hit.
10 damage.
All right, and does it knock him prone or anything, or just damage?
No, but he's grappled, so he can't move.
Okay.
He's been grappled.
Alrighty, and that's it for Scape.
Zambo's turn.
Because you're now grappled, that would end your movement too.
No, it halves my movement. I can drag him half my movement.
You can drag him.
Just so keep in mind, like this zombie is also
not gonna
basically
drag. I'm
waist deep in like the muck. So you're just kind of like holding him there.
I'm just like stepping on his head, like,
yeah,
pushing him away with my foot. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stay here until friends catch up.
All right.
Like push him into the mud.
So
I'm really glad I had the ability to teleport.
The zombies start to kind of hit the edge of the
tentacles
of the brambles here and start to, like, hit the edge of everything, but they're still kind of slowly making their ways to you.
I'll be back in a second.
But yes, we continue.
Who's moving my oil?
Yeah,
sorry. Sorry. No, Poe, you're up.
Who's moving my oil?
My apologies.
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost
What's
skipped
mine?
Poe.
I forgot.
Still there.
It's supposed to be like right in front of Poe, right? Or that was where you wanted it.
Yeah.
David? Like right here. So after Poe moves, I'll just put it there.
Well, okay.
Okay.
That was where I left it.
I'm gonna use. Where is it? I'm gonna use my dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, rogue things. Get the fuck out of dodge.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so quiet, but I can barely hear you.
Sorry, is that better?
A wee bit, yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Sick. Okay, and I would like to fire an arrow at this one. Whoops.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the hit. I'm Toronto-ish.
Roll
Ever
to
hear the
hit.
3 dead trolls in a baggie? They
Like
did
that.
some nerd and D&D humor.
14.
No, I haven't. Hold on, I'm gonna Google that. 3.
14.
14. 14 will hit.
11 damage.
11 damage. All right. Okay. Is that it for Poe?
Yes.
Oh, it's a music group. Cool. No, it's just Toronto-ish. Ever hear the three dead trolls in a baggie? They did some nerd and D&D humor. I'll have to listen to those. It looks like there's some music videos and some D&D humor. Looks cool. Thank you for the recommend. Mimico, you spend your turn frightened.
Oh.
Friend, you're up.
All right. It's friend time.
Now, yep, continue.
It's friend time.
I'm still flying. Fuck you. Did the rat not move?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rat moves. The rat's over here now.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna have the rat stop moving until I can get over there.
15, 15,
Oh yay, more zombies.
20.
There's always more zombies.
It's
20. 25.
I'm pretty sure I spawned like 5,000 zombie
30.
models.
Guys, it's more zombies.
Chat. I was gonna say whoever's in chat would have seen how many were on the map at the beginning of the game. There are a lot.
Awful, terrible.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever seen this many zombies. Well, that's not true. I played the Ravenloft campaign with my brother. And
Kat, you did say a death tyrant was something you never wanted to run across. It does have. It's not just a death tyrant.
It's a death tyrant that's been around for 100 years plus.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. In any case, all right, friend. So you've flown through. Now.
Yeah.
You're able.
I swear to God, it's a dead end. I'm gonna stop you.
No, you're able to actually see there's actually quite a few large mushrooms here.
Oh, guys, I found the boss fight area.
I was about to say, what the heck? You found the boss arena.
I was over here. Fuck off.
All right.
Send the rat first.
And the tentacles that took the place of the thorns dissipate and they go away.
Good.
Ooh.
Fuck off.
Friend, can you roll me a d10, please?
Oh, fuck you. All right. God, I'm stealing your D10.
Okay.
8.
It's not bad out of 10.
Again? Oof. All right. Roll a dexterity saving throw, friend.
Yeah. 16 plus 2, 18.
All right. You narrowly avoid a laser that comes from this direction out of the mist directly at you. You narrowly avoid it.
Oh, jeez!
It hits the thrush behind you and turns it to stone.
Ah! Stop!
Whoa!
I can't see what did it.
Nope, it's too far into the mist.
Well, you can probably guess.
I'll insult you next turn.
Archibald, you're up, bud. No longer difficult
nice.
terrain.
I would like to get to the bridge.
Yep.
And then just firebolt my big puddle of oil.
Yeah, go for it. Roll a hit.
Epic.
Hit. 10.
Uh-oh.
I've noticed.
Uh-oh.
Hey, just a heads up. If all those brambles do light on fire, my fox is safe. He's immune to fire damage.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, nice.
All good.
Because he's like literally made of fire.
Yeah.
So 10
10
out of 20.
Enough.
Well, enough? Fantastic. I was about to say roll for damage, but then I realized it's fire.
They're pretty old 2000 era, still classics. I will check them out though, Terrier. Thank you for the recommend. And thank you, Spectre, for the get swall. I'll do that now. You do launch your firebolt, and your the thrush lights ablaze very quickly where you have the oil, and it is dry enough and dead enough that it will start to spread relatively quickly.
Neat. Thank God I'm ready to leave.
You want to put like a red box around where the fire is currently, or is it just on the puck right now?
It's on the puck right now, but each turn it'll grow by an area of 5 feet.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
We really are burning the forest to the ground.
I love blocking our exit.
Well, it's mostly dead anyway.
Isaac, you're up.
Cactus, the zombies have blocked the exit.
Oh.
Hold on,
No.
I gotta
Right.
check.
Oh my god, I zoomed out. The zombies have blocked the exit. I didn't know
Yeah.
so many are dying here.
That's cool. I exited one of the screens I need. Okay.
I love when I do that.
Yeah, Death Tyrant's got a lot of cool abilities.
Then for my
They do.
bonus
They have a lot
action,
of
I'm gonna have
paralyzing
my guy
abilities.
move. He can fly, and I think he also has 30 feet, so he's gonna fly. And that's all he can do, because he can only do one action per turn. Okay. And then I will end my turn.
Okay.
You're not gonna get out of the brambles? Or the tentacles?
I can't.
Oh, you can't? Okay, never mind.
No.
Alright.
I even with the teleportation, my dude can only do one action
Yeah, okay.
per bonus action, so
Yeah, your fox is different from Momiji, because Momiji works on his own action.
Alright.
yeah, mine is it's weird.
Scape, you're up.
Weird.
And Scape, give me a quick battlefield insight.
Okay. Good old 8.
Okay. Are you still stone cold sober? Or have you been drinking
No.
this whole
You
time?
Austin?
I've been drinking every chance I get.
All right. With your 8, you've got your foot on this zombie's head, and you're like, I fucking bet I can jump across.
I totally can.
You totally believe you can. You want
You
to give me
can
a
do it.
shot?
Well, I mean, you made a pretty good jump earlier, but that doesn't mean anything.
a dexterity. I think this
dexterity
would
check?
be a dexterity check. It wouldn't be a saving throw, but dexterity check.
Not 20 bitch.
Nice. Let's
Nice.
go.
All right.
Fuck
so
yeah, I can.
With your
Let's
drunken
go.
confidence, you yeet yourself off the head of the zombie, and you land on the softly
On the mushroom?
On the mushroom.
Amazing.
Does he bounce a
Beautiful.
little bit?
Yeah, it jiggles a little bit.
Don't ever diss this drunken master. He's in his prime.
I would never.
All right, cool. Roll me a
He
d10.
is the goat. God damn it. I got too cocky.
The instant
Bro's
death
doing
spell.
the fucking Legends of Evantress equivalent of roll on the naughty table.
A 4.
Mhm.
A 4. All right, roll a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
What are you eating?
Pushies.
Blue
17.
cheese.
17. Just
Yeah, I
Fishy
think he
crack.
said blue cheese too.
So you are
Fishy
able
crack.
to just
Oh, okay.
dodge out of the way of a beam that shoots at you from the same direction that shot at Fren.
Oh my god.
This one hits the mushroom that you're standing on, and as you look back, instead of kind of jiggling like it did relatively quickly while it hit you, you notice the mushroom's jiggling super slowly.
It's like slow-mo jiggle.
Like slow-mo
Man,
jiggles.
I could have did that jump in slow-mo. Fuck.
All right.
Could have been even cool.
After Scape,
The zombies all
Is it
die.
still my turn, or was that just my turn?
well, if
You
you
just
No,
did
that's
my
your
turn.
turn.
if you have any I guess action you want to take after your jump would eat up your bonus
Speaking
action.
is a
but
free action.
yeah, being cool
Oh.
is a free action.
It's a free action. I can't
Hold on,
see
let me
it,
check
right,
the
from
book.
the height of
You
this
can call
mushroom.
the Death Tyrant a bitch for a free action.
You know what?
I
I think I'm
recommend
just
not
gonna
doing so.
take a bonus action, patient defense.
Give that.
So I
Cool.
basically take a dodge action as a free bonus action.
Okay.
This sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right.
That's all. I have my
Okay.
turn.
The zombies all move up a little bit. Poe, what you doing?
So these are all still tentacles.
Yeah, they're
No,
in the
they're not.
square here.
Everything is back to being brambles.
Oh, there's no square anymore? Okay.
No, sorry.
Okay.
You can delete the square.
I got
There
it.
you go. Thank you.
Okay, so
It's all brambles, okay.
is there a path carved?
Not through the second half. Most people have either flown or jumped over it so far. Or if you're
but I got scared.
Or if you're Isaac, you're just pushing your way through.
Just realized how bad that flyer chasing me is, but
I used magic teleportation. Excuse me.
Yeah.
If I use my dash bonus action, I can get myself to here, right?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
Cool.
The zombie is going to take an opportunity attack at you and miss, though.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. That's fine. Epic dodge.
Cool. As you breach the outside of the brambles, I need you to roll me a d10.
D10. Just a flat D10?
Yep.
6.
Oh, curvy one.
6.
Awful. It's okay, I have a little bit of curve.
Okay, give me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
16.
16 is not enough. You feel your body get lifted from the ground, and you are launched 30 feet towards the mist.
Can I react?
And you land 10
Uncanny
feet.
dodge. Uncanny dodge.
Okay. And you are considered restrained.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Until the
restrained.
start of the enemy's next turn.
That kind of looks like a penis.
Great.
I think restrained means you just can't move.
Yes.
Yeah, you're restrained.
So you're kind of forced
Can't move from that
30 feet this way, and as you launch 30 feet this way, you start to see a giant glowing red eye from this direction.
Okay. Can I instinctively just like look away? Like I don't want to face it?
Yeah, sure. You just turn your head or close your eyes. Alright.
Well,
Mimiko, back to you. You're no longer afraid.
I was like, I guess yeah, I can try to cut them still because they're brambles again. So.
Okay, slash your way through. Go for it.
Yeah, and I want to like make a point that I'm not going towards this guy.
Yeah, you want to try and like cut diagonal and up like in a U shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So 2 cuts and you'll still get there.
Like that.
Yep, 2 cuts you'll still get there. I gotta do some squats because Spectre redeemed them. Strength check, he says.
Fair.
Can you roll a d20 to see how many squats you have to do?
No. I will do
that
12.
Funny.
If you roll in that one, you have to double the weight.
No, thank you.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
13's enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me go back over there.
So you get through the first 10 feet.
I got 14.
And that's enough. So you're able to get out.
Yeah.
It's shot with a laser.
It's clear.
No, strangely enough, Mimiko is not shot with a laser.
Yeah, because I'm cool.
I respect women, you hear from the bush.
No, it doesn't. It already petrified me.
Oh.
I'm a feminist.
That's my waifu.
Alright, friend, you're up. You just saw Poe kind of get like fucking like force snatched and just fucking yeeted to like into the arena. Oh, Shade Redeem, check on Crazy Kate. Hold on. Let me run and check on Crazy Kate. Patches, what are you doing?
I'm curing my wounds.
You can do that too.
I have to check. 1d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier. So 1d8 plus 4. Tell your dice. 5, I get 9 HP back.
Why are we leaving Gandalf back there?
It's
because I've set fire to everything.
We definitely weren't trying to. It just kind of happened.
Kate was having a super nice chat with my mom.
Hey.
Nice.
All right. Technically, if you're stoned, you don't have to worry about wounds. Terror's got a point.
I mean, you kind of do, because then they can't depetrify you. They can, but you won't
If
live.
you think you're gonna be petrified, curl up into a ball first.
So what's the
Yeah,
what's the
and cover
plan
your
there, friend?
ears.
I love Dungeon
You
Meshy.
can be used as a pickle press.
What's the plan there, friend? Any actions? Reactions?
Yeah, I cured my fucking wounds, go uh-oh, and take a few steps forward.
Alright, cool. Alright, is the... Now...
Can I take a bite out of the mushroom I'm standing on?
Poe,
Maybe
I'm just
don't
going
do
to
that.
use you to clear out the rest of the arena here.
The arena,
You take a
yeah.
bite.
That's
You
acceptable.
take a bite and you transcend time.
Is this part of the
you
arena?
kind of see the glowing eye lower itself.
You look so
from,
doofy.
From the
I hate that.
from the tree. And this does appear to be the skull. Oh god.
Oh.
What? No, leave it that size. Leave it that size. Go
No,
on, I dare you.
We need it for
Please.
scale.
No, it'll be about here. So let's see.
Just a little comedy guy.
Is this a funny guy?
Well, actually, it's only large.
I'm
it
gonna
would only
focus.
take up 4 spares, so that's about how.
Oh,
how
why
big
is he
it would
red
be.
now?
Somebody's playing with this color. All right. Let's see. Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna focus on how doofy he is to distract myself from how scared I am.
Oh wow.
Do you guys have an asset list of like fire spells and stuff that I can import?
So he starts hovering towards Poe.
No, please don't.
All right. Poe, Scape, and Fren. I need you each to roll a d10.
Oh,
Yay.
legendary action or something. Is this what this is?
Nice. The fun has only just begun. Now we have to actually.
One.
Just rolling my dice.
One.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
One.
What'd you get, Poe?
10.
10.
Rolled a 10.
Okay.
10.
That's cool.
Man rolled a 10.
That's good, right? Because it's higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay. And what'd you get, Shade? Shade, what'd you get on your D10?
I got a 7.
A 7. Okay, I need Shade to give me a wisdom saving throw, Cactus to give me a wisdom saving throw, and Poe to give me a dex saving throw.
Oh, are these rolls determining what ray it shoots at us?
Absolutely.
Oh,
17.
you motherfucker.
17.
Intelligence.
Poe?
Yep.
It's a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
because I know beholders have 8 eyes.
Okay.
And each one of them shoots a different beam.
So Poe, you are able to just barely dodge out of the way of this beam that shoots at you.
Yes.
You notice in the area that you were standing, everything disintegrates and dies. So any little sprouts, anything that was like a rock or dirt just
that
disintegrated.
explains the forest.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cactus, what'd you get? Her friend?
I got a dirty 20.
Nice. You
That
feel
sounds like a cocktail.
you feel yourself starting to be kind of like enamored with the kind of glow of the eye of this creature, but you're able to kind of shake it off.
I mean, you're barred, right? Get in there.
Shade?
Yeah. Does it have?
What'd you roll on your wisdom save?
I'm not sure.
I rolled a 14, but I did the dodge action. How does that work?
What's the dodge action do again?
I think it gives you.
I think I just roll with advantage or something.
I think it
Do I
has
just
to
roll
do with.
with
I think it has to
on-
do with attacks, not saves. If
I
I
don't know. Look it up real
recall.
quick. 5e tools.
I think dodge allows you to, or basically
Let's
has
see.
me
It
roll a
says if you take-
disadvantage to hit him as
If
for an
you
attack.
take, yeah,
So
any
this-
attack roll made against you has disadvantage.
Yeah, so these are
basically.
not attack rolls; these are saves.
And you make
Okay,
dex
so-
saving throws with advantage.
Only dex saving
not
throws.
wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 14
Okay,
plus
so
anything.
14.
Just 14. All right.
Plus 2 is a 16.
All right. You feel your eyes get heavy, and you fall asleep.
Great.
Only you were an
Oh,
elf slash
no.
half elf, and that couldn't happen to you.
All
So I
right.
learned that he to stop doing that to me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit there. I'm gonna be like, man, this booze is strong. And I'm just gonna go
Shouldn't
to
have bit
sleep
that
on the
mushroom,
mushroom.
dude.
All right, Archibald.
Yes.
Just sleeping on that
It's your
slow
turn.
mushroom.
How far can I move before I have to kick ass?
Well,
You can move 30 feet.
there is a clear path now through the brambles that has been cut by Mimico.
So I can get to about what? Fucking moving around people.
Okay.
Here?
How tall is this
Let's see.
mushroom?
So you're here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get over to here. Like this square.
Okay, well I'm going to get the...
Because
Well,
you
I'm
can
gonna
move
get to here.
diagonally as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where the fog
Sorry,
is.
zoom. I fell over. I'm an old man and I fell over.
Is there a picture on
Thank
the
you.
bottom of your character?
Is there?
Possibly.
There is.
Yeah. Cool.
What is it?
It's like a
can't
picture
see
of a
it.
wizard.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
I am a bit of a wizard. And because all
butthole
these
wizard?
fuckers are still coming. Wait, so this
Harvey's wizard.
is path. So there's nothing here that say flammable on this path.
No, this has been clear
No,
cut
I
by
cut it.
Mimico.
In which case, because I see there's 2 zombies here,
Once again,
I'm gonna
cut
throw a
another
little
bramble.
All these
firebolt just between them.
Okay, cool. All these zombies are promptly like stuck in the stuff.
Oh, in that case, they're
They're
stuck.
stuck
Never
in the
mind.
stuff.
Yeah.
I can see this thing, right? There's a
Oh
fog or
yeah, the
anything.
fog has lifted in this area.
It is pretty far from close, so you'd have to have
How
something.
far is that from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. So it's a bit like 65, 70 feet.
Okay, I can't hit it with this. I go. Fuck it, firebolt. I'll throw a firebolt at it.
All right, roll.
Yeah, there you go.
Hits 15.
15 will not hit.
Oh.
Well, fuck it, I tried.
Well,
That's
Damn.
a good sign.
Okay. All right.
I have like 20 minutes left where I have to go, so this is gonna be fucking fantastic.
oh man.
Okay, Isaac, you're up. Let's see how much we can get through before David has to run.
All right, I'm gonna actually use my bonus action, my rat. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move the rat here. I'm gonna move
The rat can run distraction now.
here, and then
Roll me a d10 quickly, Rex.
yeah. I figure. Why doesn't the rat have to roll the d10? That's what I was trying to bait out.
Perhaps the rat
It's a
is
rat.
not considered a threat.
It's a rat.
I got a 4.
Rat.
A 4. All right, I need you to give me a dex saving throw.
Oh, great. 18.
You pass. You dodge the beam that it shoots at you, and everything that the beam hits, similarly to the mushroom before, kind of slows. Like anything that was waving, any mushrooms that were like kind of bouncing, everything is slowed down.
All right, and then I am going to cast Scorching Ray on this guy.
All right, roll
So
the
I can do
hit.
3.
Yeah.
So I can do 3 attacks on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cast brick.
I'm wearing my I Cast Brick t-shirt, once again available for Red Bull. This is my code.
12 for the
Huh?
first
Wow.
one.
Well, 12 will not hit.
Shameless plug. That's a scary.
Nat 1.
That's just a scary. It's a super scary.
Your rat gets hit by the second one.
All right, so my rat will take.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
Rip
Not
rat.
the rat. That's my
It was
favorite.
such a good
character.
guide.
It will take 11,
Does that kill the rat?
and it's dead. It's dead.
It's dead. It's dead, Jim.
He'll take 11 fire damage, and that will kill it. So the rat's dead.
What was,
Oh my
wait,
god.
what was its name again?
The
I
rat?
don't think it had one.
Rat didn't
Yeah.
have a name. He was expendable.
That's my name.
Oh
My rat.
God.
No, rat, no!
The rat's dead. And then my last attack. 15.
Doesn't hit.
3 says,
Well-
no!
Well, there goes the second level slot.
Oh my god, that's rough.
I only have 2 of those.
Yikes.
Okay.
All right, I tried. Oh, let's get the rat off the board.
Hey,
You
if
did
ever
try. Rest in peace, rat.
Careful, don't bite me.
May you be summoned again.
After Isaac, it's Scape. Scape, you're currently sleeping.
Wake the fuck up.
Wake up, samurai.
And unfortunately, it says, the target awakens only if certain things are met, and neither of those two things have attempted to happen yet. So you are sleeping.
Can I yell at him as a free action?
Nope.
Dang it.
All right.
I'm going to be sleeping. I'm just going to be like...
Someone slapping the balls.
It's like a snork me, but he's a snork. Bah.
Oh, good. There's zombies coming from there, too. Come on,
yeah, of course there's zombies coming from there. There's always fucking zombies.
It's just more zombies.
Oh my god. It's okay, I have a hunch if we defeat this thing, all the zombies are gonna fall.
I have a hunch that they're not because Zai's a bastard.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if we defeat this thing. Yeah. It's like, well, no, actually, these zombies are from a lich on the other side of the swamp you guys didn't find.
Yeah.
They're from like a swamp hag.
I would personally kill him.
All right, Poe, you're up.
I would go to Canada
you're a
just
god.
to kill him.
And actually, wait, you're still telekinetically held, aren't you?
I don't know, am I? I don't think so. No, I'm not, actually.
Kill us.
Oh, no, yeah, you're done. You dropped back to the ground now.
Oh, yeah? Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna retreat. It's over yonder.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire an arrow.
All right, roll to hit.
Actually, wait, do I have any magic arrows?
Ooh.
I have a lot.
Okay.
I can use a magic arrow to add +1. Okay. Fuck, 10 to hit.
10 to hit? No.
Okay.
This thing's AC's gotta be like a 17 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it for me, I guess.
Yeah, these things are big scary. It has to be.
Just one shot scary. Oh, damn. Okay. Nobody's landed a hit on this fucker yet, eh?
I did. Didn't I? With the dagger throw?
That was the mirage in the sky.
Oh. I hate that.
You said it was a glowing red eye.
I think
Tell me that wasn't the same thing.
It wasn't it. It was something that it could manifest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it can just kind of spook you like that.
All right, Mimico.
They're bitches.
Let's see. You're up.
Okay.
Let's speed run and try and get as much in as we can before David has to go.
So, do any of these mushrooms provide like any kind of cover at all?
Some of them would provide partial cover if you take your action or to hide, I'd say. Unfortunately, only rogues can do bonus action hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm used to old 5e rules where you could just like stand behind something and get cover.
Technically you could get partial cover. It wouldn't be like half cover.
It messes
like
up your
you'd get like
though.
you'd get like a partial cover buff, but if you wanted to actually get like full cover or half cover, you'd have to take an action to hide.
Okay, I think I'll stand here. Oh, nope.
Okay.
Here.
I don't know if you want to stand in front of me. The last thing that did died.
You can move. You can move.
All right.
And let's see here. I don't think I can punch him from this distance. I guess I'm just gonna shoot at him with my bow.
All right, roll to hit.
I don't think an 11 hits.
No, oh my God, you guys are rolling horrible now.
Okay, hang on. I'm a monk. I can do things.
All right.
I will take dodge as a bonus action.
Dodge as a bonus action. Okay. All right. After Mimico, it's Fren.
Can you use Flurry of Blows with ranged attacks?
I do not think so. I think it's an unarmed thing specifically.
Well, it says unarmed strike, and then you click unarmed strike, and it says attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon.
The monk weapon is any weapon you have proficiency with.
But so I believe it has to be melee.
Bro.
It's simple and martial weapons with like light quality, or it's weapons you have proficiency with.
Okay. I don't know monks too well. Okay.
I do. I have 2.
Nice.
Counting Mimiko.
All right. So Fren, you're up. What is your plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
Double team. Pokemon move.
Yeah, go ahead. Mirror image. Up she goes.
Yep.
There are now 4 friends.
Yeah. Who's asleep?
Escape the goat.
How tall is the mushroom though?
Escape Dago.
You would have fallen
Well,
off the mushroom.
Less tall
Just
now
on the
because
ground
you ate it.
That's bullshit. I am sleeping on top of the comfy mushroom.
I will end my turn there, and then I'll wake him up next turn.
All right. After friend. 5, 10, 15, 20. You can see it kind of is chomping its mouth and looking at you, Poe, like kind of a tasty snack.
That tastes good.
All right. Poe, Mimiko, and Fren. I need you to roll me d10s.
No.
Yippee!
Friggin' hell. 8.
6.
Oh, both got
8.
6s, eh? All right, the 6s.
No, 9.
Oh,
I got a
no.
9.
Well, you rolled a 9. I
Okay.
rolled first. I got a 6.
9 is a dex save. 6 is a strength save. And 8 is a dex save. Sorry, what was the other one? 8 is a dex save.
Yes. I like the deck saves.
Yikes, dude.
Okay.
7
That's not great.
plus 4, that's an 11.
Okay, so who failed on what?
I got 27.
Okay.
26, sorry.
So
19 plus 7.
And yours was the 8, right? So you dodged that.
Yep.
I had to do a strength.
Okay, strength. Did you fail? Or what'd you get?
What did I roll? 7 plus 4, 11.
All right, you feel yourself get picked up and dragged
Phew.
Oh, man.
30 feet towards
I'm not your waifu.
towards the death.
Joke's
He's
on
sorry.
you. You just put me in melee range, bitch.
You did. But you are considered restrained. Cactus, what about you? What do you get?
Hey, what does a nat 1 get me?
Oh no.
On what was your D10 roll?
Dex.
Dex. Okay.
Hit you
Dear
real
God.
good.
Oh dear.
You rolled
Yeah.
a 9, right? On that.
Yeah, you did. All right. You
Dead.
I was dead.
Yeah, I think I become petrified, you know?
No, no.
You become like a
No, you're
poof,
good.
and there's like wings flutter down.
All right.
Get banished.
Oof.
You get banished.
All right.
Banished.
So, Cactus, you take 17
Yikes, dude.
force damage.
Fucking so glad I healed myself. That would have killed me.
Yeah,
And-
like killed you.
I
And
believe this
you
being
feel
forgiving.
your body start to fall apart.
Oh.
Oh, bro, hit me with the disintegration beam.
Beam.
And you
Can I
see
so-
Thank God this thing
Sylvie,
isn't canon.
you see some of your you see your fingers and your hands start to like fall away, but you
Sylvie Barbs.
you do hear a voice in your head, and it says, "I cannot let my servants die so easily."
Whoa.
And you feel your being start to reconstruct itself
Oh
Uh,
as you had some sort of divine intervention.
I don't feel
Oh.
so good,
I
Mr.
love
Stark.
divine intervention.
Shit.
Cactus
Whoa.
has ties, and Poe, you would have actually had a front row to this. You're within 10 feet of your friend.
That's right.
Of a friend, and you actually you saw friend looked like he was going to start disintegrating and falling apart, and then you could see there was kind of like a divine or kind of almost divine light that kind of forced friend back together. And
Cactus' sugar daddy stepped in.
This might be
How
something.
dare you? That's
that,
my actual father.
This might be something that you can
Daddy.
act upon in your later adventures for a line of questioning, but you do now possess some knowledge that a friend might not be what he seems beneath the eye.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
mentally logging this.
Okay. Archibald, you're up.
Sorry, just he threw in chat going, I know how Beholders works, and this thing is shitting its pants. So, I move to here.
Uh-huh.
And, question, when it says hit DC and it just says Dex 10, am I rolling for the Dex? What does that mean?
If it's a DC, like if it says that I make a whatever saving throw and there's a DC, I have to roll the DC. So I have to, like if it's a saving throw, then I have to roll for the creature.
Okay, give me a sec.
So what are you trying to throw at it?
So, Sacred Flame. It says attack/save.
Okay.
Dex 10.
Okay. So
am I still rolling for this, or
no? So Sacred Flame is one that I roll a save for, but it's so it's equal to your spellcasting modifier as a wizard. So for you,
is there a spell DC for this?
It's a spell DC. So it's 8 plus your proficiency mod, which is 2 plus what's your intelligence modifier?
+2.
So it's
100.
it's a 12. It's a DC 12. So I have to roll above a 12 on, I believe it's Dex. It fails.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
So it's 1d8 damage then.
Uh-huh.
One sec, wait. It's 1d8 radiant damage, so it's motherfucking 8. Let me just describe exactly what's fucking happening with this. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you see within range, which is that fucker. The target must succeed dexterity, which didn't, or take 1d8 radiant damage. Yep. I give it 8, so have fun with that.
So you did 8?
Burn, motherfucker. Yeah.
Nice. So you do...
I'm the first thing to fucking hit it. I don't care.
Yeah. So it seems to take... You hit it, and you hit it with such force, but it seems to be recoil in anger from that hit. It seems like perhaps it had more of an effect than you thought it may have initially.
Radiant damage.
And Kat, as it takes damage, Mimiko is got a front row seat. You can see that even though this thing has evolved over the last 10 years, it did not fully escape the petrification curse that it had reflected back at it. A good portion of its body is turned to stone. This creature is not as powerful as it should be. And as it recoils with that radiant damage, you can see that it is more vulnerable than a typical death tyrant.
We would have worked this if anyone had hit it in the last 10 minutes.
That information as loudly as possible.
I literally just needed one fucking person to hit it, and not one of you could get the job done.
Excuse me, I got
busy being dissolved.
I'm having a
walk up to Gandalf the fucking grave.
All right.
I was going to say, I rolled 3 attacks. I have no goddamn...
Isaac, you're up.
All right.
I was trying to let someone else have the spotlight.
I am going to first... Bonus action, I'm going to throw another one of my little bag of tricks guys down. Let me find my D8.
Okay.
Rat. Rat.
I want to get away from the rats.
Rat.
I can get an elk in here. So Panther, right in front of me, right here.
Okay.
Panthers are fun.
Sex Panther.
Hold on. Hold, please. Just continue.
No, that's all I can do. So I will move 5, 10, 15. I'll move here, and I will use my other second level slot to cast Scorching Ray on it.
This is as close to
That's
a panther.
not a panther.
That's as close to a panther as I can get. Hold on.
We can play pretend. It's
Look,
okay.
Panther.
All right, whatever.
Wow.
Theater of the mind, guys. And sorry, what was the second part of that? House?
I'm casting my Scorching Ray. So first attack is 16.
That will hit.
All right, so it's gonna take.
Its AC was 16, guys, and you all rolled 15 and below. For fuck's sakes.
Nice.
It's gonna take 7 fire damage.
Okay.
20.
Will hit, yeah.
For 9 fire damage.
Okay.
And then an 8.
An 8 to hit will not.
Yeah, so there. I did some damage.
Okay. All right. After Isaac, it's Scape, who I believe is still asleep.
God.
Oh wait,
Yeah, I'm working on
A lot
that.
of help you are.
Did none of us wake him up?
Not a single person.
I was gonna do that my next turn. I was busy disintegrating. I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The zombies continue to kind of slowly trickle in, but they are not yet.
I hope I
the
fucking killed a
battlefield.
few of them here. The fuckers here in the back row. Some of them should be fucking dead by fire.
You do notice that there does appear to be a lot on fire. However, it seems like the bushes were holding them back. They do seem to shamble through the fire. However,
There's 2 nemesis over there.
they are perpetually burning along the way. So you do suppose that they are taking some damage, but you also cleared some of the difficult terrain.
I'll see there's 2 giant fuckers in the distance.
Whoa.
They were not supposed to be that big. I don't know who made them that big.
Nice.
All right.
Good job, Sai. Good job.
Okay, so after that, it's Poe.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess I'll step back a little bit just because.
Okay.
Use all my movements. I'm not going to do that.
Never mind.
I'm going
he steps
to...
back and steps forward and steps back and steps forward.
He's just doing a little jig.
Okay, I'm going to use steady aim as a bonus action.
Oh shit! Oh shit! All right.
So that's advantage on my next attack,
which you can do now.
So is that advantage on my attack roll or on my to hit roll?
On your attack roll.
To hit.
Your
okay.
To hit roll.
So,
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak attack, right? I can do that.
You have a sneak attack because Mimico's in melee range.
Shit.
Sure
I rolled a natural 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
Hey, fuck it up. Let's go.
And I roll twice
Double
for damage.
damage.
Yep.
Okay, 20 damage.
Plus the stealth damage.
Did you shoot a magic arrow?
Yes. It's 21.
Plus
Yeah,
the stealth
21.
attack damage.
Yeah,
21.
plus your d6.
Did you do that already, or did you add that in?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
21
do you
points?
double that, or is that additive on?
I got a
double?
3, a 5, and a 6, and then plus 2 and plus 4. Plus 1.
So 21 total?
Yeah.
21.
Nice. So yeah, you shoot
21.
it, and you actually see you lodge the arrow right in its eye, and it shrieks in pain. But its eye is shut. You've temporarily blinded it.
Yo!
Yeah. That's right.
All right. After Poe, it's Mimico.
It's my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna do a fun little thing called Word of Radiance.
Oh no. They figured out the first hit it's vulnerable to radiance.
Well, no.
Burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. And I'm not done after that, but go ahead and
rolled
do the thing.
a 13 con save.
What is my spell DC? I think it's also 13. Yep.
So it saves barely.
Oh, spell attack bonus is +3. I don't know if that.
No,
counts for
it's your
anything.
spell save DC. So what it is because you're a monk, right? So it would be 8
Yep.
plus your proficiency, which currently at level 4 should be 2, plus your wisdom modifier, which is plus
which
3.
is 30.
So it's 13.
Yeah.
So and I rolled 13, so it passes.
Yeah. Let me see.
No half damage or anything. It's a save or suck.
I'm checking.
Okay.
No, it doesn't say anything like that. However,
Okay. There's a however.
I am a monk and I get 2 fucking punchies as a bonus action.
All right.
Wait.
Boink. 6 plus 5, that does not hit.
Nope.
Boink. 14 plus 5, that does hit.
That will hit.
So he gets 4 punch damage.
4 punch damage. All right.
Punch damage.
It's bludgeoning.
All right. After Mimiko, it's Fren. Fren, what do?
Punching.
Can I also
man,
use my
gee, I
turn to, like,
wonder.
tell them? Can I like tell them about the stone thing?
Yeah, as a free action, you can relay that.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
God!
like-
Older and dumber. Look what they're fighting. This should
Hey!
this should horrify anybody that plays D&D.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I fucking hate this thing. I was already like freaking out when you said beholder.
Look
and
at
now
that!
It's this. It's even worse.
Oh yeah, no, they're having a great time.
Escape,
not.
you're awake now.
Airho knows.
Damn.
How many stocks?
Fucking amazing.
This is the Death Tyrant, so it's stockless, and this one is also suffering from a curse. This is a dialed back Death Tyrant, but the shock and awe
Mildly nerfed.
Mildly nerfed, because it had its petrification ray reflected back at it in its former life as a beholder. But
You're welcome.
it's
Thank you.
it's still horrifying. It's been fucking them up.
I hate it.
Okay,
it's-
I'm fucking pissed. So
Yeah, she's awake now.
Because you spent the last 3 turns sleeping.
yeah, so I just
Yeah,
wake
none of
up.
us decided to
Alright.
wake him up.
It's-
You had a-
so,
you had a good
so
nap.
al-
Yeah.
also
I just woke him up.
you wake up on Friend's turn. It's not your turn for another 3 turns.
God,
Well, plan. Radiant damage
Love
if
it.
you got it.
These just got fucked up by emotions. Oh no, you emotionally damaged your players? Shit, what happened? Okay. Sorry, Friend, what's the rest of your turn? Use your action to wake up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, that's
That's
it. Alright.
Yeah.
It's the Beholder's, or the Death
Reaction
Tyrant's
to
turn.
cry.
The Death Tyrant is still currently blinded by the magical arrow that Poe shot into its eye. However, it's going to very quickly kind of like try and squint open. It sees Mimiko. It's going to do a bite attack.
You.
It rolls... Ooh, a 21 to
Dang it, I should
hit.
have taken dodge action.
21 to hit.
I'm gonna pretend here and say that doesn't hit me.
Oh, hilarious. Okay. So, you take... Oops, I hit my camera. Let's see.
Bro.
Whoops.
13.
He's cheating. We can't see his rolls anymore.
You take 13 piercing damage.
Oh, that's not so bad. That's not bad. That's fine.
wait,
I can deal.
it attacked
I have
you
a
with
lot of health.
disadvantage though, right? Because you dodged.
No, I did that a couple turns ago.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's all it can do because it's still currently blinded by the arrow that was shot into its eye with the last crit. Archibald,
Hi. Question. How big are these squares again?
5 feet.
Okay, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. How Burning Hands is 15. You can. That's within 15 feet,
You
right?
can move
so-
before you cast
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Keep in mind that it is a cone. You can hit your allies with burning
Yeah, please
hands.
don't fry me.
You
Yeah, I'm
can,
having-
but he can aim it so that it
There.
like, just hits the edge of the guy.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
can-
I'll
here,
let him
you
do
can-
that.
that'll be
You
okay.
can aim
So,
it
so I do
like
that.
this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah? In which case, I would like to use I would like to use level 2 Burning Hands, which is Dex 12.
Nice. Okay. Dex saving throw of 12. Whoops.
Yeah, you can do it like that.
Ooh. Oh, I rolled 13.
You singe
It's
Momiji's whiskers.
it takes half damage though, right?
So it's half
Yeah.
damage. Okay, so I've still got
On a-
46 to do. So
Yeah, on a success, it takes half.
Yeah.
4. Should we roll 46 or just 2?
Oh, 46. Take half.
Yeah,
whatever
46,
you
then
roll.
you have that.
Yeah.
'Cause you usually roll the d6s regardless.
Damn, look at those
Yeah.
high quality art that we got going on.
Look at that fire! Wow.
That's beautiful.
Wow. Shit.
So don't be fucking laugh when I do this.
Got little flyers coming
8.
off of it.
8.
Well, 16, but 8. So it'll be 8.
8 is half. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right. After Archibald is Isaac.
Wait, did it not do anything?
Oh no, it took
Awesome.
8 damage. It took 8 damage.
It took damage. Well, let's look at my old spells again.
That would be like the last thing I'd do.
We're very close to being done.
Very close to being dead.
Yeah. That's what he said.
I guess I can.
Isaac, what's the plan? Stan?
I'm moving here.
Oh, we're moving in melee range as a druid? Alright. Let's see it.
I got Shillelagh, alright?
Shillelagh? Okay.
Lele.
Look, I got some health to burn. That's all I gotta say.
It's an Irish word?
Oh, Hadouken.
Hadouken!
I'm gonna roll the hit for a 22.
That will hit.
We circled the mushroom.
Alright. D8. Where are you?
Stop drawing on the nipple.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least make it a tit or something.
Oh, he's drawing a
I
pizza.
hit him for 6 damage.
6? Alright.
That's a pizza.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna have my Panther move. 50. Right.
Yeah, I can get there. Easy peasy, it can get there.
Right there. And then that's all I can do with that.
Alright. After Isaac gets escape, you're finally awake with a burning, fiery rage.
Okay, you know what's about to happen.
I get that. Why? I forgot that. I can't.
I get up and I just fucking blitz full speed, like goat horns straight into the Death Tyrant.
Alright, let's see it.
I use my ram attack.
Do you have a ram attack as a satyr?
I do have that's a 24 to hit.
Nice, that will hit.
Damn.
Let's see it. Fuck it up, man. Fuck it up.
10 damage.
Nice.
10 damage.
Ooh.
And then flurry of blows.
Tarzan.
I'm just gonna smash my face into it 2 more times.
Nice.
And there's gonna be one of those screams that you all love. Every time I hit it with my head.
Nice. Love it.
Okay, what's your flurry of
Woke
blows?
up.
25
Woke up
to
shows
hit.
violence.
Yeah, that will hit. What's the damage on this second hit?
5 damage.
Okay, and the third hit?
That's a 8 to hit.
Yeah, it'll miss.
I think it was more woke up, born
So
violent.
my eyes are gonna roll back on the second hit. And I'm like, fuck.
You
And I'm just
balled
gonna
yourself
chug.
a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chug like a tankard of beer instead.
All right.
Honey mead.
But with 2 of your very big
100-year-old vintage too.
two of your big powerful hits, you actually do like kind of knock its jaw off. Like its jaw was partially stone.
Like hanging.
Its jaw was partially stone, so you shatter half of it, and it's kind of like hanging off. So it's got an arrow in its eye. Its jaw's half hanging off. It's not in good shape. The zombies go, and they start to shamble up. Out of the waters.
They go away.
They go away.
They're getting closer and closer to
They can die forever.
To
they can die
this
again.
fray. Many of the other ones behind you are lit on fire now as there's a raging inferno behind.
Let me find the fire.
You're welcome.
Poe, you're up.
All right.
Just get a bunch of people that
call.
can create water, and you'll be good.
Look, everyone just pile on and kick the shit out of it.
It's a giant hamburger
well,
back there.
I can sneak attack it again.
Absolutely.
So I think
You
I
sure
should
can.
just go straight for the heavy hitter. Well, I might as well steady aim again first.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. 19 to hit.
That'll fucking hit, boy.
Okay, and 20 damage.
All right,
Jeez.
narrate your kill.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I wanted to kill it.
Narrate the kill. Sick. I do a 360. I have to.
No scope.
360 no scope.
Yeah!
And I do a little
Let's
hop
go!
as I release
Mimiko
the
pulls
arrow.
out her bamboo flute,
yelling,
and it's like,
"Yeah!"
boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Double
Now
rainbow.
take this, foul beast.
Yeah.
All
There it
right.
is. My bow starts smoking from how fast I fired that arrow out of it.
Double went down to Georgia.
you just kind of like blow off the little bit of of smoke.
Blow it off?
The arrow flies. It strikes the Death Tyrant in the eye again, where this other one is, and it lets out a shriek and falls to the ground as the rest of it kind of crinks to stone and kind of disintegrates around it. As it does so, the zombies do kind of lose their force of undeath, and all of them slowly start to kind of sink into the swamps or lose any source of undead life that they had.
Fuck yeah.
So.
And now it's the Basilisk's turn.
Yeah, and then the
Shut
Death Tyrant's bigger, scarier cousin showed up.
Oh god.
The necromancer on the other edge of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one we didn't find.
However, you do kind of look around the area here, and first off, the first thing that you notice is while most of the Death Tyrant disintegrated, its eye, with 2 opposed arrows still kind of firmly plucked in it, its eye is kind of solidified into like a red kind of jewel, and with a couple of cracks in it now because it's got these arrows, but that's sitting on the ground.
Who would like to punt it into oblivion?
Oh man, we can sell that.
Jesus fucking why?
That was so much louder.
And as you guys do kind of
right?
like see, yeah, it's red, giant red orb. As you guys are kind of looking around the area, you do find a bit of a treasure hoard that it looks like any valuables that any of the peasants or people that this Death Tyrant has maybe turned to stone over the years have wound up here. So Archibald, Mimico, Scape, and Isaac. You guys do find the belongings of your 3 compatriots from your former party.
Neat. I get the money you owed me.
Yeah, there is in total for you guys, there is 2,000 gold, so you guys can each take 500.
Oh my goodness.
For just the 4 of you. And then additionally, as far as magic is concerned, there is a spell book that Archibald can have. It will have 4 new spells of your choice that you can transcribe into yours up to level 2.
Neat.
That's a really good reward.
Considering what we just killed, we'd better have one.
There is a trident that is magical and has the throne and return property, similar to the return pike in Baldur's Gate. So it is something that you can throw and it will return to you. So again, these rewards are specifically for Isaac, Mimico, Scape, and Archibald, so you guys can decide who gets the trident. There is also a battle axe, which is called a fiery battle axe. So it is a battle axe that deals an additional d6 of fire damage when you strike with it. And what's the last thing?
The coin.
One gold coin.
1 single coin.
It's a GP. It's
actually,
a CP.
Okay, somebody roll me a d100.
Okay, give me a second.
I can roll you
on
a
it.
real ones.
I was about to say I could go grab my metal one.
God, that's a weapon.
That's a
Hey,
91.
Yo, don't do that.
91? Ooh, okay.
What are you guys drawing over there?
Well, shit. That's actually really good. Okay. 91 is a vicious weapon of your choice.
Oh, wow. Okay, I can't use a battle axe or a trident.
I don't know if I can even use the trident.
Fuck it.
I
don't
definitely
know.
can't use the trident.
I don't know if we'll ever see Escape the Goat again. So you guys can do your things.
Weird question. Has anyone picked up the glowing eye yet?
That glowing eye will go with Cactus and Poe.
Damn it, I was about to say I would eat it.
Gonna eat it?
Oh,
I pick. What did
No,
I pick
he's
up?
gonna yeet it, like throw it.
I said no.
Oh.
I said no. I said eat.
Oh, you said.
Well, I
he
guess
did
I,
say-
I'll.
No,
You
he
know what?
did
I don't know if
say
I,
eat.
Orb.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can use it, but I'll take the trident.
Can I take the vicious weapon?
Yes. No,
Okay.
hold on. I'm just looking at trying to find vicious weapon. Any weapon, basically the way that it works is when you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's type. So when you crit, you just add a flat 7 more damage.
You just crit even harder.
So it's any type of weapon that you would like.
Cool. I'll think about it.
Okay. And yes, for Poe and Friend.
Where's this not a +2?
What is it, +7?
You guys will also each receive 300 gold and the red eye of the tyrant.
Yippee!
Cool.
And that will be it for rewards for you guys.
Can I find an elixir of expeditious ejection?
I have 420 gold.
Nice.
Yo! Nice.
Fucking sick. Anyway.
I have 575 gold.
Okay.
510. I haven't started with a lot.
As you guys kind of take a quick deep breath from, the excitement of combat, Archibald, Isaac, Scape, and Mimico, you guys do, you're out of danger now. Like, you woke up in a panic, you met a couple of new friends, but, the realization does kind of set in, like, you guys have lost a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have lost...
My entire family has been dead for 100 years. Yeah, that kind of does settle on me a little bit.
You guys aren't really sure what to do now. Like, your lives as you know them are gone. Anybody you may have known, any contacts you had are also kind of gone. Your place in this world is perpetually changed, as it was from before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take Fren to the one-on-one very quickly.
Okay.
And I will be right back. Hi, Cactus.
Hi, Dad's upset, isn't he?
Dad took notice of your imminent demise.
Yeah.
And Fraldari reaches out and he says, "Friend, you're taking. This is the second time that you've had to be rescued."
I know. I'm sorry. I wish I was stronger.
One day you will be, but you need to not take as many risks. And however, I do see that you've met some other lost souls. Confer to them. He says, unfortunately, you may have to do so without Poe's knowledge, as Poe is still trapped by his collar. Convey to them that they would have a place with the rebellion, as we could use talented fighters. And I will gladly show them the way. Let's go back.
For now.
Alright, we're back.
David left because it's past 4 in the morning. And
No, that is totally fair. So we're just going to tidy up here and finish up. Thank you for the raid, David. Thank you for playing with us this evening. We're just going to quickly tie up here, get some sleep, man. It was excellent to have you here. Cactus, you have some things that Friend would like to convey to these 4.
My friends are tornadoing around.
Whoa.
Oh, God!
Who controlled me?
What?
Ah!
Oh my
What
god.
Oh my god, the Death Tyrant's back!
Who flipped it?
Ah!
Nobody flipped a table.
I didn't do anything. I wasn't pressing any buttons, I swear.
I don't know.
So we're gonna do anything with the fire behind?
Did I do the most
I'm
damage
scared.
to the thing? You
Don't
did
worry
the
about it.
second most damage to the thing. Poe did the most damage to the thing.
Yeah.
I tried.
was
Do I
about- I was
get
about to
credit
say,
for
that's-
trying?
Like,
Oh my god.
There he goes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Goodbye.
I flipped it. It's fine. Okay, anyway. Friend has something he would like to say to you guys.
Uh-oh.
Nice knowing you,
What's
bye.
up?
But it requires something to happen first.
Okay, maybe I don't understand. What?
There's a certain individual who can't be privy to this conversation and has to go sit in a corner by himself.
Probably me.
Goodbye.
No.
Yeah,
You,
I'm
fuck off.
sorry.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're all getting sacrificed.
No, hold on. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna go back to that bar in Silkend. Goodbye.
So
And then he
hairball.
leaves.
I'm gonna go expel it.
Poe, you're gonna go get banished to the 101 sidebar by yourself for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll pull you back in a moment.
Okay.
He's busy looking at the pretty jewel.
Oh, Poe is?
Poe
I thought I was.
Nope,
Yeah.
Just Poe.
No.
No.
I had to get my animals back together, my posse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Friend is gonna be like, hey, you guys, I know this is probably, like, a lot right now, and
Really? You don't say it. My whole family has been dead for 100 years, but no, this isn't a lot.
I'm cool with whatever. My character, by the way, is wanted by, like, his former settlement, so...
Pretty sure the statute of limitations is up.
He's definitely like, okay, well, the people who are after me are gone.
He's like, I'm free!
Yeah, my family, everyone who trained me, probably the place I came from probably doesn't exist anymore. Mimiko's having a bad time. The only one she has right now is Momiji.
And Momiji saved her ass. Anyway.
Yeah, Momiji saved everyone's ass.
100-year-old cat we love. Well, I can offer you all a place to at least sort of get your bearings again. And I'm gonna direct them to the base of operations.
Which is basically Cactus Friend points out, he shows you a map, and the map still looks relatively the same, like the continent looks similar, but he points to a place that he identifies as Milton. And
Milton.
Tell them about Milton. What's going on at Milton, Friend?
Well, it's basically a fight for the world not ending.
Okay.
And we could really use all the help we could get.
I mean, I got nothing. I don't have anything to go back to, and well,
Neither
that
do
sounds
I.
like
I
at
might
least
as well stick to my training.
at least it gives me a purpose.
Okay, and there is a name you can give them to ask for when they get there.
Yes, you're going to be looking for a dragonborn of the name of Fraldari.
How do you spell that?
Got it, dragon guy, V-sounding name.
Yep.
Fraldari is spelled Fraldari.
Friend spells it out for you.
Okay. Fraldari, gotcha.
Okay. And with that, this you guys will take that into consideration. It's still gonna take some time, and that you're still several days travel from getting to that place, so you will have a lot of time to think about it on your travels as this wandering party of 4. Friend, you're aware that you given that your connection to your divine deity and the one who intervened to save your life, you can't risk bringing more people into contact with your current party given their condition.
Yeah.
So your recommendation is that you guys go your separate ways. Friend hopes that you will see each other again, and with that, Friend will turn back and go rejoin Poe. And Poe and Friend will return to the party that they're traveling with. And the 4 of you will return in another adventure down the road
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And perhaps will be characters that the main party runs into at some point, and your party members will join up with the rebellion at some point in the future, perhaps. Depends how long it takes them to get there, and they may run into some other adventures along the way for some other one-shots, depending on what happens with our scheduling down the road. So I'm gonna bring Poe back very quickly. Hi, Poe. You're back.
Ooh, hello.
All right.
What's up?
So, you guys are back. So Friend had a conversation with them, and then Friend kind of
goat. Sorry.
Yeah, and then Friend fluttered back to you and just Friend.
He will clarify. Can we be rid of the zombies?
Yeah, apologies for my hairballs. I had to retreat for a minute and deal with that.
Okay, yeah, here, all the zombies are gone. Look at that, the zombies are gone.
Okay,
Yippee!
Wow, yippee!
Except for the one who's got his thumb up in the swamp, he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, he's chill.
Yeah.
Like I apologize. There were certain things, due to your jewelry, that I could not let you hear, and I'm terribly sorry about that.
It's all good.
Cries
All
a
right,
little.
all right, we chill, bro. We're still bros, right?
We're chill.
And with
Okay,
that,
cool.
the mist over the area has lifted. Archibald, Scape, Isaac, and Mimiko, you guys head out on your journey, and Poe and Friend, you start heading back to your camp as the forest is kind of cleared. You can find the path back home again.
It's all cleared.
Somebody will
let's
take
go.
care of
Let's
that
go
for
see
us,
if
Sarah.
that we'll get paid for this job.
Yeah. Let's see if we can still get that job. All right, and with that, we're going to end off our night. Let's see if we have somebody to raid. Oh, you know what? My good friend. You know what? No, you know what? My good friend, Easy Reaping, is streaming Marvel Rivals, and actually, I do want to give him a quick shout out because coming up.
Is he actually?
He is. Now, coming up next weekend, actually, on Friday of next week, I will be starting the 24-hour stream that was one of the milestones for Joey's charity streams. Now, what we will be doing, and Easy Reaping is actually coming down and personally joining me for this 24-hour stream, so he's agreed to suffer with me. We are going to be playing Final Fantasy XII and playing through the whole thing, and we're going to come up with a challenge list of things that we want to do within those 24 hours. So not only are we going to try and clear the game, we're going to try and clear a bunch of self-imposed challenges. And then we're going to be streaming for 24 hours straight. Nope, we're going to be playing it like cooperatively, like passing controller back and forth and whatnot. So we are going to be streaming for 24 hours straight, starting on the morning of May 2nd, ending on the morning of May 3rd. I do hope some of you guys will tune in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Discord actively open on my TV and computer set up so that if anybody wants to pop in and even just hang out with us, him and I will be hanging out on the couch behind me, playing the game on the big TV over here, and then I'm going to have the stream setup going on this side so that anybody who wants to come and hang out for a couple hours is welcome to do so. And shoot the shit. Anybody who's got the guest star status in our Discord, and then hopefully you guys will tune in and enjoy some of that gameplay. But for now, let's go bring him a big surprise because he's not going to expect this many people to come with a raid, and he just started streaming himself. He's just started streaming himself a few weeks back. So let's give him a nice Zai raid and bring him some support because I'm very happy that he's coming to join me next weekend. So let's go.
Very nice. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Yippee!
Good job, everybody.
Yippee!